music. Howdy. There's my partner. You got to hit your camera, man.
I'm here, man.
I'm here, man. Hi, Jules.
Okay. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good now.
Shout out to Mr. Gordon Lightfoot, man. Sadly passed away yesterday at the age of in his 80s. I don't know. He was an older gentleman and still touring and rocking, man, but and a legend to us all. And I'm sure he's played a lot of music that you guys know in the soundtracks of your lives if you're over 35, you know. So we pay him a little tribute here, and that's always a good song. I don't know about you, Gutter. I like it.
I love him.
Unbelievable.
That's like one of my favoriteest songs, and probably even more so after the show The Blacklist. If you ever watch it and you see the episode that that song there is in, it's pretty cool because he's basically just ousted this fucking bitch that's just been like the worst criminal you can imagine. She's in government, and he does her in, and then he plays this song as he sits there and waits for his cleanup lady to show up. It's pretty good.
I got you. I got you.
You'll love.
Go ahead.
You'll love the show.
I will check it out. out. And you think that can be found on like Netflix or streaming services out there? Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Good deal. So let's get right to it, folks. Tonight, in the effort to be all-inclusive, as I said here, and I hate my job, but we're going to call the Booby Prize tonight a Sheep Penis Prize because that's where this country's going. And the person who gets that, reluctantly so, is Wasp. She now has a full collection of Booby Prize. What was the other thing? The Sir something. I forget. Last week's thing she won, I think. And
I kind of want to see what the sheep penis looks like. So I have to tell you that there was one on Discord that was a video, a short one of those GIF things.
Yes.
It might have been a video. I don't know. The boys, I'm sure they'll tell me down here. Anyways, she pulls out a tampon out of her hoo-ha first. Then after she pulls the tampon out, she reaches on up in there. I think she's going for the G-spot, and we're going to see the whole squirteroni or something strange like that. No. She pulls out her wang.
That's definitely way stranger. You could have given me a heads up warning on that. I appreciate it.
I'm telling you. Can you imagine you're going to town in there and all of a sudden you're like, what the hell is that? I feel like I'm playing swords in there.
Yeah, man. Talk about bumping uglies. Oh, God.
Talk about docking.
And not the band. Let's
just get right to the gutter talk here.
Right to it. If you want to run the thing and say hello to some people, let me do our quick little intro here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday night Yank and Gutter show. I am your co-host, Yank. This is my co-host, Gutter, as you know, and we are live coast to coast and around the world on a Tuesday night. Today is 5/2/2023, 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific. We're gonna go about and just kind of keep things open and loose tonight. I'm sure we have some things to talk about, and I'm sure we're gonna have a little bit of a disagreement here because it started on the phone earlier. God damn it! But we've decided that we're gonna keep things, no matter what. If she calls me, I'm there. If I call her, she's there. We don't let disagreements stand in the way of being true friends. We can disagree like adults. It might get heated. We might say "fuck you." We might yell a little bit, but when it's all over, it's over.
There could be oral sex, but
wow,
that's where "fuck you" would come in.
Now, come on.
He's ready. See, you warmed him right up. That's all it took.
Oh shit. So
All righty. Well, it looks like, of course, Wasp, she got the hay first, and which means she gets the
the girl
she
penis.
penis or whatever it is that's gonna fall out of your hoo-ha. I'm really
Oof.
sorry, Wasp, and I'll go ahead and send you a sympathy card now. Um, I
There you
didn't
go.
realize that we were giving out those prizes. We probably should discontinue that product or somehow. Um, like,
It's gonna be hard to make a T-shirt for that.
yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm such a visual person that it's not good for me to think about those kind of things. Okay,
Maybe we'll
so
make boxers.
and it
Okay.
just falls out.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Anne, here she is, and she said she invited somebody new named Tainty Allen, and
Dainty.
that this person said, "Fuck Joe Biden." Hashtag FJB on
Ooh.
Lester's live on Sunday. So,
I bet that went over
um,
like a lead balloon.
Tainty, I want to hand it to you because I'm probably one of the only few people that actually cuss on Lester's show and ain't been blocked yet. So I'm impressed. I
I
keep
can't.
thinking one of these days he's going to block my ass because
He might, man. I cannot. I can't do Lester anymore. I love Lester and I love Jamie and what they do. Don't get me
Mhm.
wrong, man. I love it all. But I can't deal with the school marm, G-rated, always apologizing for, oh
Well,
no,
he's
my
actually
eyebrows
been
went and I'm apologizing for it. No, I'm sorry.
he's
Be a
actually
man.
been way better. So in
Oh,
his
okay.
defense, he has been doing way better and they've been at way more riskier. Like, oh
Okay.
man, she does Tuesday nights too. She does the thing on, and I don't get to
Oh,
see him until the next day, or sometimes I'll stay up and watch him later, but usually I see him the next day. Oh my God, her and um, Bree, her niece, basically Lester's
okay.
niece, and then there are two other girls that live in that same on that same land, the
Hmm.
Maros, basically. So they did a game night, and the things that I know what it was. They were eating things that she got that were from like different parts of the world, that like fruit that you had never seen before in your life. And
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you what, these girls got really risque. I was really bummed that like I wasn't invited to that party because it was like one of those parties I really wished I could have been at. I mean,
Were
it
they
was
doing
that good.
tequila shots before?
Oh, like all the way through the video, I like when Rick has really good videos or something, like I keep wanting to comment, like kind of like what Fly does. You notice, like if he misses one of our lives, he'll go through and he'll do the timestamp, like,
Oh,
well, and
right.
he'll comment, about okay. Well, that's kind of what it was for me with Jamie on this Tuesday that she did, the Tuesday live she did. It was so good. Anyway,
Well, that's
so
good. I'm just glad they're not staying so wound up tight for the 6 people on their channel that can't handle anything. You know what I mean? That their butts are
yeah.
wound a little too tight, and they're not like that in real life. You know what
Well,
I mean? They
no,
are
and
funny and loose.
I think they're trying to get people to. I mean, they do try to ride that fence so that
Mhm.
they can keep,
Sure,
the goody two shoes, and then the sarcastic people like us that make them laugh and that sort of
sarcastic. I
shit.
thought we were
So
doing the goody two shoes tonight.
no, we're
No.
never doing goody two shoes. I don't even have a very goody two
Well, god
shoes.
damn it! I gotta go change my shirt and take the vibrator out and.
I'm not
Okay,
taking my vibrator out
I know. I got the remote
ever.
ready. Bzzzt. See, I do have it. Like, okay, go ahead. I'm
Um,
sorry. I
okay,
digress.
okay. So and then it looks like it was Miss Sugar Britches.
Hi, Sugar Britches. Hi, Ann.
Howdy, ma'am. And then we got Mr. Fly
Oh, Fly's in
himself.
the house. Is he actually joining us for a video or just dropping by and then dropping out again? Is he
Well,
like
I
me in high
hope he's
school?
gonna be here. I mean, you know, I would hope he's gonna be here.
Me
I
too.
mean, he I haven't. He's already got one write up coming, so I don't know how many he really wants to get under his belt. So, because
Couple more, and you go to the principal's office, and Gutter's going to spank you.
that's right. You're going to get a licking.
Paddling.
You're going to get a licking.
Ooh, keep on ticking.
Okay, and Miss Kai's here.
Hi,
Howdy,
Kai.
ma'am.
Yeah. We don't even know. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm stupid.
Kaya,
Yeah,
Kai or
Kaya.
Kaya. I don't. It's Tracy.
Yes, right.
It's just easier. I'm sorry,
Sure.
honey. It's just easier. Either that or it's peace. One or the other.
Miss Peace.
Because I'll fuck up that name sure shit if I try. Okay. So did anyone I read this earlier, Wasp. Did anyone hear the very eloquent speech of the middle school boy in MA? So is that Massachusetts? I'm sorry, or Maine? That's Maine, right? MA.
MA is Mass.
Oh, it is. Oh, see, I'm fuck duh. I never write letters to there. Gave the school board when he was sent home. Father backed him on it and picked him up for wearing a t-shirt saying there's only two genders. We didn't see that, but we probably should.
I did hear about that. Yeah. And I heard his speech. Maybe we can find it and play it.
Mr. Bobby is here.
Bobby
Howdy,
B.
Bobby.
What's going on?
What's up?
He's our shirt man, guys. For now.
Flat-chested female is here.
Flat-chested female. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
She ain't flat-chested no more, though. She's won quite a few times, so she gonna have to change her names to, I don't know, Mountains of Boobs. I don't know. Boob Prize.
She has been on
Boob
here quite a bit
Prize
first.
female.
Yep.
And Miss Sherry, who is getting ready to go gallivanting around.
Again?
Yeah, I'm living
Damn,
vicariously through her right now.
I am too. Take
You
me
make
with
sure
you.
you're safe, but have such a good time.
Take me with you.
No doubt. Well, she's leaving the country, and I really don't want to leave the country, even though I hope everything goes good for her. And Missy's here.
Hi, Missy. Always good to see you. Thank you for coming.
And
Amanda's here.
Mick is here.
Mick. Yo, Mick.
Yo, Mickey. Mishka's here. Howdy, Mishka. Do you see? It's right there. I was going to wear it today, and I went, no, I already put this on, and I don't want to dirty too. And so that's what, there's my shirt, though. See, I even had it out, but I just didn't get it on. Fly was here, Bobby. Yeah, he's here. I think he's here. And who else? Who am I missing? Is that it? We got 18 people.
Justine. Justine's here.
Oh, and Scrappy.
And Scrappy. Hi, guys. Thank you for coming.
Justine and Amanda and Black Sheep.
Black Sheep in the house.
And where's Blunt?
Blunt?
Nettie's here.
Hey, Nettie.
Howdy, Nettie.
Is Blunt in here?
Well, he better be. Does he want to be wrote up? David's here. Howdy, David.
Hey, David. Good to see you guys.
And that's all I got, Blunt Man.
Okay.
It's 5:18. It's a write-up after 5:30, so.
Uh-oh. Staying after school. I'm going to have to.
Why are you being sarcastic? Oh, sugar bitches. You're fucking hilarious. So when you write like this means we learned this from Fly. When you're going to get schooled here per Fly.
Thank you. I need this.
When you write like that means you're being sarcastic. So it's like the whole idea of, how you raise your voice when you're saying something that's sarcastic. Are you being sarcastic?
Being sarcastic, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought it was always somebody trying to sing. Shows you what a boomer I am.
I just thought they were really frustrated and wanted to fucking cap, and that would drive
Oh,
me nuts. I mean, what a pain in the ass.
mm,
Flag Crew said, "Well done, Sugar Bridges."
very nice.
I don't know where
Yes,
Bluntman is, but
Scrappy
he's
says
in
hit that
trouble.
like button, and I agree.
That's right. Good night. It's been a long day on the ranch.
Oh, we
Good night,
understand,
darling.
Nettie. We understand. Good night. Sleep well.
Some people have to work for a living,
That's true. That is true.
and on the ranch, that's like triple the work
It's fun
for a
stuff, though.
normal person.
Well, it's hard, but it's fun. You know what it is? It's not fun. That's the wrong term to use. It is rewarding. Gives you a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day.
Oh, it's
If you work that kind of life, ranching or farming or something like that, and you get done and your hands are aching and you're blistered and you're sore and you take a shower and you go to bed at night, boy, you wake up with a renewed and vigor because of after a little bit of time, you see the fruits of your labor. Whereas most jobs today, you go in, you punch a clock, you do your thing, you go home. It doesn't matter whether you're really there or not, you know. So that's the stuff. That's
oh
what
my
it's
god!
about,
But
man.
the job never fucking ends. That's
It
the whole
doesn't.
problem with. I mean,
But does
it's
any
just
job
never
end?
ends.
Does any job end?
Yeah, but I not like this. I mean, you are
Mm.
married. You shit. There ain't no. Usually, people that ranch and shit like that, you probably don't hear of her saying, "Oh yeah, I went on vacation," and da 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 da.
That
They
is
just
true.
don't, because
That is
first of all,
true.
they don't trust nobody with their shit. And who are you gonna say? Yo, you want to take care of, all my cattle and, my horses and pigs, cows, sheep. You want to just fucking take care of the whole load here for a couple of weeks. We're going to take off. You're just not, I
Right.
mean, even if you could find somebody, it's going to be really hard to not want to hurry up and get your ass back home. Ranchers just don't. And I'm telling you, men are the worst. They just they never stop. They just work all the time.
It's the reward. I fully
Well,
think it's the
but
reward
when you're
factor.
ranching like that, there's just no stopping. You have
True.
animals. They
Yeah.
depend on you. It doesn't matter if there's a fucking blizzard outside or it's 900 fucking degrees or, you don't have the fucking farm truck that you needed or the tractor or what. It doesn't matter. You still have to make sure your animals get fed and watered and
Right.
taken care of.
I've
So,
never heard a rancher or a farmer ever fucking complain about the job they had to do. I've never heard one say, fuck, I gotta get up at 3 a.m. I've heard them say, I gotta get up at 3 a.m. and go do my thing. You know what I mean? Or that's just what I do. It takes a special breed of person. It really does to do that kind of work, I think. I don't think most people could hack it today.
well,
And most people even back then couldn't hack it unless they just had no choice. You have to do it because otherwise you starve to death.
Well, and I think that you'll find most ranchers will say it's not necessarily a choice. I got to do this. Is what it calls for. This is what the job calls for. It's what I have to do. And me whining and bitching about it ain't gonna get me anywhere. So I just get up and go to it. So I think they're just like they just don't even have that mentality. It's like, this is what's got to be done. This is what I have to do. This is what I've been doing my whole life. And most ranchers have. They were born and bred into that shit. It just never stopped. I mean, all of them that I know, that's exactly how it went. I mean, Marvin, his dad was, he not only was a logger, but he was also a rancher. And so, I mean, there was a lot to take. His mom had to, do the parts that is when his dad was gone logging. So she was doing a man's job. She was at 92 pounds, picking up fucking bales of hay 3 times her size. It was pretty incredible, but she did it.
I don't mean to get off track. I just all of a sudden
Okay.
saw something in the chat, and it just made me start putting 2 and 2 together here, and I'm wondering if it's
Don't
true.
put 2 and 2 together because it doesn't always mean fucking 4 these days.
I know it doesn't. But I saw that someone asked Tony G how Aruba was, and he answered, "Great, I went swimming." Blah blah blah. SE was in Aruba. No, I don't think the two of them went down together. And I'm wondering, is Black Sheepdog Tony G, is he SE?
No, it says right here, was
the
SE
name.
feeding you fruit while swimming?
I realize that. But think about
Bobby,
Black Sheepdog. Sheepdog is usually considered like police or someone who looks out for somebody. Black Sheepdog.
I don't know, but if you call him out and that is the case, then he's going to have to go away and not be able to play with us. So shut the fuck up in case that is the case. And we're actually, Tony, we actually get to see the real SE.
Yeah.
Maybe. But don't.
No, I'm just saying
that was Tony, and we're just going to go with that.
That works for me. That works. People use their handles. That's fine with me. That is fine with me. But I'm sorry, that just hit me really fucking weird. It was like, because me and Tony have this thing, like, he wants me in Discord. I want him on the show, blah, blah, blah. But he's refusing, I'm refusing. So we're at an impasse here. So I'm like, I got to figure out who this guy is.
Tony said, ha, 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 what the fuck? See, it ain't true. There, that's easy. We fixed it. Tony said it's not true. There
you go. That works for me. Mm-hmm. That works for me.
But I do want to know, so are you in Aruba with SE?
I know.
Tony? Really? So that means, are you like licking the crack of his ass then? Is this like a gay thing you don't want to tell us about? Help us out here.
No, he was down there with his kids, man. I saw SE's video. He was down there with SE. His kid popped in the video. So I highly doubt that.
That it's a gay thing?
Yeah, I don't think it's a gay thing.
Well, this day and age, it can be a gay thing with the kids around, remember?
Oh, God, yeah, that's right. We got sheep penises for booby prizes.
We are getting together on Discord tonight, Yankee, Tony said.
Oh, well, that's nice. Have fun.
They meet at the tiki bar after midnight, Bobby said. They have a good cover. Now I'm fucking curious. Tony, are you really in Aruba? I hate this. I hate that you're just a big bullshitter, Tony, and there's nothing I can believe that you say, because
I know. He's brutal.
Tony.
He's brutal. I was in Aruba I went to Aruba once, and I went in, I think it was like 1990. And I'm sure it's changed a lot since I was there, man. But when I went there, it's called One Happy Little Island, I think is on their license plates. And I was really surprised at the amount of, again, friggin' Westerners and vacationers coming there and just trashing the place. They were like Dunkin' Donuts, coffee cups, just go ahead. Oh, he's not in Aruba.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say what a dump and dirty the sides of the road were in this beautiful little island. It's only like 15 miles by 7 miles or some shit. And, but man, what a cool place. What a cool place, man. Great weather, beautiful water. And, that was a good time. I liked it. I'd go again. Has anybody been down there lately? Recently? Within the last few years? I'm curious if they've gone before, like when I said, and then recently, and tell me if there's a big difference. Because like there was a whole one side of the island that was just nothing, because it was the windward side of the isle, and it was rough, and there were waves that crashed onto like cliffs and shit, and it was wild. There were wild jackasses running around out there. I mean, donkeys.
Okay. Tony said, fuck you, David, for starting that shit. So David must have been the one that fucking put the seed out there about Aruba.
I guess so. Missy wasn't impressed with Aruba. Okay. I wasn't impressed with Cozumel, the little island off Cancun. I wasn't impressed with that. That was...
I've only been to Cabo twice.
Cabo?
And I've been to Canada. That's as far as my going out of country is gone.
Yeah, but you've also been to Alaska and shit.
Oh, lots of times.
Yeah, see that that's a bucket list for me. I want to do Alaska. I got to get up there.
It's like no other. And I'm telling you, Yank, when you go, do not bypass the railroad.
Oh, did
That
they have a
railway.
railroad you could take and it just trucks around the place?
Well, like you can go from oh, what the fuck? The park just blew past me. What's the big mountain up there? The big park by
Big Mountain
Fairbanks.
Park.
Somebody
I don't
say
know.
it. By Fairbanks. Come on. Denali. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
Denali National Park.
Yes. So you go from like Denali on a train through the wilderness all the way to Anchorage, and it is the coolest trip ever because they don't blaze through there. Yeah, I mean you've got and like they'll like wildlife will get on the track, so they'll stop and you'll get to watch them walk across. I
Oh,
mean,
that's
if you
cool,
know,
man.
it is really cool. Yeah. So
Nice.
don't not go there because that
Yeah.
is something everybody. If there was one thing that I would do when I went to Alaska, that is the one thing I would do. It's just
Now,
nothing you've ever seen.
where I know Alaska's so huge, but like in the southern part near Canada border, the Denali National Park, or is that like up the coast and fucking way up past the Arctic Circle? Or I mean, I don't. I have no reference
It's easy
points.
for me to explain it when we can show a
Sure.
map. Because
Okay. Missy said she loved the Cozumel. Yeah, there wasn't. I don't know. There wasn't much to do there. I mean, I went and I saw a few
I have to say that
Mayan things.
when we went to Cabo, we've been to Cabo twice, and both times, well, we went during the season once, and then we went when it was July, so it was their off season, and I liked the off season better. There was so much less hubbub and bullshit, and yeah, it was so cool. No, I didn't ask for the fucking peninsula.
David S. says he caught crabs in Thailand. Did you catch girl penis too?
I know. Marvin has a friend that I think it was Thailand. Oh, maybe it was the Philippines. Anyways, he got stuck there. They took his fucking passport, and he's married to like a chick from either the Philippines or Thailand. I can't remember. Anyways, and she's basically, I think, sucked all his money dry.
Well, through. I'm not even. Never mind. Hi, Monty Martin.
No,
thank you for coming. Good to see you. Glad you stopped by for a while to visit. Appreciate it. Welcome to the show.
Howdy, Monty Martin.
Monty Martin.
And
Arby. I had a great.
I had a great uncle.
This thing's moving fast. To go to Thailand on a regular for that girl peen. Oh, sex trash. What is that? Sex vacation? What is that shit that they call it? Sex tourism. I think they call that, right? When you go to places that have stuff to do, I guess.
Oh. Where do I do that at? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see. Let me share my screen. Present.
Arms.
Here we go. Maybe. I think I got a poor.
Maybe. You got a poor connection?
I got a poor. No, it's just taking forever in a dog's day. Entire screen. I don't need the audio. I just share the shit. Here it comes. There.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay.
Let's
Let me
take
go
us
full
off
screen so I can see
there.
what the hell I'm looking at.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's Anchorage.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's Anchorage.
Okay.
Then Mount McKinley is right here. I was looking. Do I need a different map? I want one that's
Well, you said it was
more
near Anchorage, right? So
better shit here.
that's not too bad. I get it.
Oh no, it's not near Anchorage. It's quite a
Oh.
ways from Anchorage. Oh, here we go. Is this the one I want? Yeah, I think so.
Keep whispering. I like it when you whisper.
Yeah, from Anchorage. When I whisper, sorry.
Yes,
Okay.
whisper to me.
Come on, for fuck's sake. Hang on, the little man in there is chiseling it out the shit. Come on. See him? He's got to be. Okay, we're done waiting on him. So, let's go this way. No, let's not.
Let's
Well,
not
that
say we
pisses me
did.
off. Anyway, let's not. Alaska Highway. This should tell me lots of good shit. Okay. Ta-da.
Okay.
I'm looking.
So, how have you guys been? What's new and exciting out there in the internet land?
So,
Okay.
Mount McKinley is not Denali. Okay, so up here is Fairbanks, and that is where Denali is up in this area somewhere. Okay, so you actually take a train all the way down to Anchorage, which is straight down here.
Uh-huh.
But the other part of Alaska that is really cool to see is Juneau. And that is probably where we've went to more than is Juneau. And I'm telling you what, man, you want to talk about some gorgeous stuff to see. It's phenomenal.
I can imagine.
Anyways.
David says,
sorry, guys, I'm
travel
totally
agent.
fucked commenting. No, I ain't no fucking travel agent. It's a good thing. Anyways. But I just know I want to travel at all. When we go to Alaska and we decide that we're going to do the if we want to camp in Alaska, I already told him I don't want to take our RV up there. We'll just rent one up there that's already been, because the roads in Alaska, oh, motherfucker, they're bad.
I see. Okay.
I'm totally fucked commenting. Why are you fucked, Missy, for commenting? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know either.
She used to take us to the same. We just can't.
Kate got prison shanked in Discord.
Hi, Kate. What?
It says, remember when we prison shanked Kate in Discord? Good times, good times. You guys are twisted, man.
Why are you being mean to Kate?
Hi, Kate. Good to see you. I think they're joking.
Sport, though. They were.
Oh, yeah.
And she was a good sport. I'm in my car without glasses. Driving, Missy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Gutter, what were you and I talking about earlier today? And we said we better save that argument for the show. What the
I
hell
don't know.
was it?
Why do you ask me shit that then I got to think about? Just a minute. I have to see what I wrote down. You're the one with the fucking memory. Don't. I mean, I can
I'm on
kind of remember.
autopilot
It had
tonight.
something to do with AI. And another thing I had forgot to mention to talk about was the 360 IRS agents, or IRS agents they're hiring that are armed. They're going through all these supposed classes and shit. So I think they already hired how many ever, and they made them go through it. Now they're
87,000.
hiring 360 more.
Ooh,
So
the IRS.
get ready. Because if you won't hand over your receipts, they're going to shoot your ass.
That's right. God damn it. Yeah. Unbelievable. What the hell were we talking about? I know I should have wrote it down, right?
AI.
No,
Wasn't it?
no, that's not what we were getting heated about. Oh, I know. We were getting heated about what to do with this fucking country. That's what we were getting heated about.
Yeah.
You ready? I say
I'm
nuke
ready,
it.
motherfucker.
I say send the nukes. It's all over. The fat lady singing. It's Clown Town fully, and you want to vote your way out of it.
I don't want to vote my way out of it. I want to clear the
luck.
slate. I want to not worry about the other countries. I want to worry about our country, and I want to clean the slate. That's what I think we need to worry about, cleaning our own backyard. And boy, howdy, do we got some cleaning to do. And then worry about what's beyond this. But trust me, it's going to be fucking decades before this shit's cleaned up. So.
I don't.
But Yank thinks the only way to clean it up is by just kabooming it all, and I'm not with him on that.
Well,
and
it's not
we
that.
can argue.
Sorry.
We can argue, Sherry. You can take it. We argue so you don't have to, Sherry. We also argue so me and Marvin don't argue, and
That's right.
And Yank don't argue with his wife, but that don't work. Trust me.
Oh,
I still
my
fucking.
nose is running.
I'll argue with Marvin. I don't
Excuse me
give a
for a
shit.
second.
He knows it too.
Excuse me for a second. I have to blow my nose. I'd be right
He's got to
back.
blow his nose.
I'll be right back.
I was at work and read it all later. You, on the other hand, went all cartel and shit. Yes. And
okay, I'm back. Do I have any boogies? I like cocaine.
No, but we heard you.
No, you didn't. Did you?
We did.
Did you really? No, because I muted the mic, so I'm not sure if you did. You really hear me blow my nose? Oh, do cocaine? Which?
It was a part where you said, "Don't put the strap on, honey." We heard that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, put the big one on.
Put the big one on. Touch my ball.
Right. Whisper something dirty.
Monty said, "Don't go there about the country. I will get pissed." Oh well, fuck! Join the crowd. You should have heard me yank. That was it. Fucking 12:30. I can't answer this one because it's my mother-in-law. I'll never fucking get off there if I answer her.
There you go. No, look. When I say I want, or I think that let the bombs fly, man, is the only way to really do it. It's for a couple reasons, because I feel like as though I'm looking further down the road. I think it's possible to regain the country. Maybe in the means afforded to us by the way the Constitution is set up, even blood in the streets, whatever it took to get the country back onto the country's proper course. Maybe we can do that. I don't see it going much further than that. And I do see a subservience to the rest of the country that is organized in the global community against us. And I can't see this country standing against that anymore. I don't think that's possible. So when I say that I want the nukes to fly is because that would be the next step, right? It would be war, the United States against everybody else. And if that's the case, then we might as well strike first. Strike first, strike hard. You know?
So Yank's gone from wanting to kill grandma to taking us all out. Fuck it.
That's it. You all motherfuckers are pissing me off now.
That's it. He's at it. He's done.
Yeah, I'm all set with it. And it's not, believe me, it's not because I want to see everybody suffer and die, but I just think that there's going to be, it's like suffer for a really long fucking time and hope, or suffer quick and everything starts over. I think is kind of the way I look at it. I don't know. Rebuttal?
No, I don't have a rebuttal.
So we're in agreement then.
No, we're not. We're not in an agreement, Yang. You know we're not.
We have to be in an agreement. We have to be. Say what you need to say.
No, I'm just trying to flip through these comments right here. So Fly Crew said, yeah, Yank, it sounded like harder.
That was more like harder.
We heard you fart. Oh, we're way down there. Fuck, let's catch up.
Yes, Nettie Paulin for sure.
Okay.
Paulin for sure.
Money, can we set them on fire? I'm all for the nuke show. Oh, really, guys? So you, David, do you have like, I mean, okay, you don't have to tell me, but do you have like a family, like kids, anything? I'm just curious. Because I think it may be the difference in how people kind of view things. I mean, with good reason. Yeah. It's not. I think that if people have kids, they tend to want to try to fix the world so that, it's at least a little better, especially now, better place for their kids and grandkids and great grandkids to grow up. But I think that people that don't may go, you know what? Fuck it, I'm about, it's not that much longer before I'm out. And maybe it's just better that we fucking clean the slate now and not worry about saving everybody else. So I just think that it may be because of the situation that we're in is why we have different views on certain things. Like Yank and I, we fucking click on so many things to get to that are amazingly alike. And then there's some things that we're just like, And so that always kind of, I always wonder what changes the dynamics to make us feel so different about something, about the same subject. So this is kind of one of those things where I wonder what it is that makes us be so different in our views on it. And that's the only thing that I can come up with that would logically say, well, yeah, of course, Yank's not going to give a shit. I mean, it makes sense. If he thinks that the best way to do it is to clean the slate, and there's not a lot that he's going to lose from cleaning that slate, where I'm coming from the aspect of fucking my kids and grandkids and, great grandkids. There's a lot to lose. So that's kind of what, I wonder, to make a long story even longer, if that's what the deal was. And who did I ask that question to? David. You do have kids, huh? So that blew my logic all to fucking hell.
No, I think I think you're making a very good point and a strong point when you say that, because there is a big divide between people who have children and people who don't.
Right.
The people who have children have a legacy that they want to see continue. Whereas I don't have that experience, and I don't have that whatever that is, that I want to keep it, right? I'm very much in a selfish position, and just want to see this crazy shit that I'm living through end. I just want it to end, and I know you want it to end as well, but you also want a continuation of some semblance of society and the things you were
Stability
afforded
and
growing
yeah.
up. Yeah, to go forward for your children to enjoy. So I get
Right.
that. I totally get that. And I think that's one of the major differences between the right and the left, to be honest with you, because the left has taken the position where a lot don't have children and or they are children, of a younger age, we'll say, and they haven't reached the point in their lives. So that's why they tend to take on these things they're pretty wild and out there. I realize, me saying, well, strike first, and get the shit rolling is a pretty radical position to take. And I realize what that implies. I'm old enough to realize what that implies versus someone who's younger who won't get that. So, yeah, I think you made a good point. I don't know why David would necessarily with children. I mean, I guess if he wanted to come on and explain himself, we could post the link and pin it up there. If you want me to try to do that, you know how long that fucking takes.
No. Here, I will.
Thank you. You're a
Copy.
You're a
Yeah,
doll.
right.
The U.S. has always had first strike position. Yes. SAC, Strategic Air Command, but TAC, I don't know what TAC is where it's at. MAC is not a great place either. Mutually assured, is that mutually assured destruction? Or MAD? I don't know. Unless you like long hauling. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Scrappy. Okay. You'd have to clarify that for me.
I think we were talking earlier. I think it was something about we were talking earlier or something. We can change that. You can change that. Okay. Where was I? I have to flip out here to Yank and Gutter because I'm in my Gutter Girl account. I think, yep. Man, that Bailey's tastes way better than that creamer. Yum. Why is it muted? What the fuck?
It's Rex Manning Day. If anybody knows what movie that's from, you get a point. Whoa. Sometimes I say
shut up. Bitch. Oh. Shut up.
Coffee, river breakfast.
Okay. There.
Am I muted now, Gutter? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
You can? Oh, okay. All right, cool.
I can.
I can hear you. All right. Fly says, now I'm waiting. Who to keep the nuke football from, Biden or Yank? Yeah. Give it to me. You won't feel a thing. You won't even know.
Don't give it to Yank. Not right now. Not until we're ready, okay?
It was like, we were talking about earlier. I know you're doing something, so I'm filling dead air.
No, go ahead. You can talk.
It's funny. Rick had put out a video, and it was a relatively short one, but it was about the Antifa people who attacked I don't know whether they were pro-life or, anti-LGBT, and they were, the protesters, the anti-whatever, the left people, were standing around holding signs, and they were in like flip-flops and shorts. They were, and then Antifa shows up, and they had the, plate carriers and bulletproof vests and guns and blacked out faces, and they were all tacked out. And I took a look at that and I said, God damn, those lefties they're really organizing, man. And Rick was even talking about some of the tactics they were using with the umbrellas and other things to hide their identities and block police, and they're organizing. And I guess it was because it was on a Wednesday morning, so it was after one of these Tuesday night shows, and I had a hangover, and I was a little pissed off. So I kind of went off on a little rant, and I included myself in the rant. So I was a little surprised, though, that I didn't at least get one like from anybody in the comment, which I usually at least get one. But my comment was basically this, that the right better get their heads out of their asses, because the left is fucking organizing and getting their shit together, and they're starting to fight and do things. And all I see the left doing is wearing fucking t-shirts that say, I'm fucking I'm a badass, blah, 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 and they wave flags and they go stand around and they don't do nothing. And when they do something like that January 6th thing, they don't take it far enough, and they're not willing to take the risk the left is willing to take. And I see that as a losing strategy. Gutter and I were talking about this a little while ago or earlier today. And, they're willing to get arrested where the people on the right aren't necessarily. I mean, the people on the left, if they get arrested and they get out on bail, they go right back to doing what they're doing. They'll carry a gun, even if they don't have the right to carry a gun anymore and it was taken away. They do what the fuck they got to do. And the people on the right tend to sit back and don't do anything, which leads me back again to the strike first, strike hard, fucking do it now before it's too late. So that's where that comes from. But I was a little surprised that some people got upset with me because maybe I classified them, people on the right as fat and lazy and wearing I don't know, Cheeto stained shirts and shit. Look, man, I put myself in that. I'm fat, I'm lazy, I'm old, and my shirt does have Cheeto stains on it occasionally. So I'm that guy too. I wasn't saying like, oh, I'm fucking, Braveheart or anything, William Wallace. I'm just making an observation, and that the left is evolving and the right is staying stagnant, hoping that the next elections, we're going to change it through the right ways. And I don't see that happening. So I was just curious what other people thought. Or what Gutter thinks. I know she's a fighter. No, I no, that's fine. I know you're a fighter. I just, I hear a lot of people go, the left, it's the Democrat, the fucking Republicans are no better. You know what I mean? We talked about that. That's why I said
it's a clean. Yeah. It's a clean. It's got to be you got to clean the whole house, the whole fucking house. That means the fucking basement, everything. You clean it all inside out, the whole bit. Shit, we're gonna have to tear that shit down, start all over.
Yep. Yeah, but Fly, okay, you say we get screwed. Look at the CRS case, convicted for a metal card with a drawing. Okay, so who's the next guy? Who else is doing that? They should be doing that. They should be making those metal cards. Instead, everybody gets scared. No, don't have one. I don't want one, and I don't want to get arrested too. Well, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. In a war, you have to be willing to go further than the other guy is willing to go. And these left people, or whatever you want to call them, that's going on, are way more willing to go way further than people on our side generally want to. Because we generally, as a rule, are peaceful people until we get pushed into a corner. I don't want to end up in the corner in the first place. Nobody puts baby in the corner. So I guess it's like you're going to have to start to adopt some of the philosophies of the people that are your enemy, or you're constantly going to be fighting a defensive war, and defensive wars are never won.
I'm sorry.
Who wants to come on and talk about it?
Who
wants to come on and talk about it?
We already lost. Just bend over and take it.
You see, the left absolutely is evolving when it comes to tactics and how Antifa is engaging with police and doing the things they're doing. They absolutely are. Someone's training them. They are training. They are getting orders. They are getting marching orders. They are getting networked. They are absolutely evolving. I'm not saying what they're doing is right, but they are evolving to outmaneuver the right, who sits around going, I went deer hunting once and I have a couple of ARs, so therefore I'm good. No, you're going to die. You're going to fucking die.
I don't know. But if any of you fuckers drink Bud Light, you're going to die. I can't get it through Bobby's head. He's going to die on us because he won't stop. They're probably peeing in that beer. You said pee in my own mouth. What, Bobby? I'm scared. Bobby's being in
Thank you for explaining that. Yes, Tactical Air Command and Military Air Command, TAC and MAC. Thank you, Scrappy. Appreciate it. I missed the explanation. I guess I did. Okay, now see, Nuck and Futz says something interesting. He says right here, he says, okay, step up, Yank. Okay,
that's
fine.
Rhodey. That's Rowdy
What's
Rhodey. That's Rowdy Rhodey, just so you know.
Nuck and Futz is Rowdy Rhodey?
Yeah. See the flower, or whatever that is?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Okay, you want me to step up? All right.
Step up, motherfucker.
No, listen, my email is, you can contact me through my email at the about on this show. I will give you my address. You come down. We'll train here. We'll start a militia, but you have to come and do it. Okay? And we'll start some shit. I'm not doing it alone. See, that's the thing. That's what they want. They want somebody to do it alone. And I'm not stupid. I'm not going to go die on some hill for no fucking reason. But if there's enough people with me, why not? Why not? Because I don't see any future in standing around waiting for something to happen and trying to vote and wait for this guy and wait for that. No. But that's actually my okay. Step up, Yank is actually what I was saying to other people in the comments, insofar as those that are always saying we need to fight and we're fighting, and then they sit around a fucking YouTube bitching all day. I'm pointing out my own hypocrisy. It's my hypocrisy as well. So I get it. I totally get it. Who wants to come on, man?
My MC is a militia, and I have people all over. Trained soldiers and Marines who are in what I call the Kings. I did throw Futz under the bus. Everybody knew who it was. She wasn't worried about it. Look, the flower's still the same, fool. Where'd it go? Fucking nuts. Where'd you go? Nuck and Futz? Fucking nuts. See, that's why we should have just left it Rowdy Rhodey, because then there. See? Right there. See? I remember. See, I remember stuff about you guys. Sorry, I said she first, just because it was a cool flower to begin with. Remember, we had this discussion before. You already set me right. You don't get to do it twice.
Thank you, David. I appreciate that. I don't want to be right. Believe me, I wish I was wrong.
It's the black sun, Gigi. Well, how come it's got orange shit in it?
Black hole sun, won't you come?
I thought it was
that. You know, that looks like, if I'm not mistaken, that almost looks like the thing the Nazis made their symbol from. I'm just saying.
You fucking smart ass. I see what you're saying now, though. I can see it. I have to just get right up on that fucker. Ew. And I probably got my hair, my coffee. Okay. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby, did you see where the fucking grandfather, whatever it is,
Godfather
of AI quit Google? Because he said that this shit's going to go bad because they're doing it too quickly because they won't slow the fuck down.
Yep. That's pretty spooky.
Huh, Bobby? Did you? Huh, Bobby? Bobby, huh? Did you?
Give her an answer now, goddammit.
You've been warning about AI. You're the one that was going, rah, fucking kick it in the knee. We need it. Hurry up.
Bobby's already in a pod. He wants the overlords.
Bobby was made by a pod.
Yeah, he's pod people.
Those IT guys have no idea what they're talking about.
Those guys have no idea. I've been warning about AI for quite a while. That whole thing scares the shit out of me. You know, pardon me if I'm wrong, but like 1984, Animal Farm, The Terminator, and you can go back and back and back and back through science fiction and see that most of the scary stories about science fiction usually ended up true. So, when they talk about the AI coming to finally wake up consciousness and coming to get us, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. And it's not going to necessarily be some red-eyed monster that with a Terminator gun, but it's going to be things like they said, quite possibly, and even things they can't even imagine. The smartest brains in the world can't imagine it, neither can I. But when they say it will absolutely be able to, because we're all glued to these stupid things and phones and everything, it will be able to mold our minds and our thought patterns much better than the current Facebook algorithms and crap do. This thing will actually be doing deep fakes and everything else. I want nothing to do with AI.
The one guy that talks about this says that it'll be really hard for the AI to get down. Like, a lot of people make decisions on total emotions. And so it will be really hard for the AI to get those emotions down because they change so much. Look at how we're able to sit here and talk about AI today, where fucking 2 weeks ago, we all fucking blew a gasket over it. So just kind of that's a really good example of how an AI isn't going to be able to know your true emotions. It's like, kind of like Marvin and I were talking about, an AI isn't going to know the things that Marvin and I know about each other.
I don't know, man. I heard
it'll know general things. It'll know, when we got married and what our birthdays are and when we had kids and that sort of shit. But there's things that it won't know, like certain nicknames and shit that only me and Marvin know, or only me and my kids know.
Memories.
Howdy, Missy. Sorry.
Hey.
Hi, Missy.
Hey, guys. No
What's
one was
going
coming on, so I decided to get on here.
Yeah, okay.
Thank
What
you
you
for
got?
feeling sorry for us and coming and saving.
No. I disagree and I agree.
Yes.
I disagree with Yank. I agree with you.
Oh, you're riding the fence. Pick a side.
Don't ever ride the fucking fence.
No, I'm saying that because you said that to me the other week. Go ahead.
And I'm telling
Why
you,
did
she's
you
over
just-
here on
first-
my
first
side of the
start off
fence,
with-
motherfucker.
You sit and
First,
wait
start
on
off with
stuff,
why
Yank. I
you
do that
disagree.
too.
Start off with why you disagree.
Well, I'm surrounded by
Disagreeing's easy.
liberals. I'm surrounded by the left in my state.
Okay.
And I look at them as very, very weak.
Okay.
Most people judge people by their looks.
Mhm.
I do. I assess people by, head to toe.
Yeah.
And I think most people do.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And we're certainly not a gun-toting state.
Okay.
And
That's
everyone's
assuming
got purple and blue, and they're always out marching to some fucking stupid shit that's not important. It's about them and how they identify and pushing their bullshit
Mhm.
and their slogan and what to call them, and it's exhausting. I mean,
Sure.
I go into my doctor's office and I got a tattooed girl that weighs 80 pounds behind the desk that's been on the job for less than a month. I can't figure out the fucking program. When it's a scheduling program, you can't make it a fucking appointment for me. I mean, come on, seriously? And she's got buttons all over her with all pronouns. And it's like, this should not be pushed in an office setting. It should not. Your personal opinion should not be pushed onto any patient that walks through that door. Any person, any delivery person, any mailman, no one. A mailman can't do it. You work for the government, you can't do that.
Well,
The airlines are doing the same thing. They push that shit all the way. Fucking rainbow flag, the whole everything that you can imagine, it's all pushed right down their throats.
It is pushed down our throats, and it shouldn't be. I don't care what the fuck you do in your bedroom, who you screw. You want to screw your dog? I don't give a shit. Well, I care about the dog.
Can
Missy,
I ask a question?
Just a second. I want to let Mick know. Mick, on your, it should say that you need to allow, like it should have popped up somewhere that you need to connect your mic, and you don't have to connect your cam, but you have to connect at least your mic. You can connect your cam too, but you have to at least connect them before I can add you to the stream. So as soon as you connect those, one of those or both, then I can add you, but you have to at least connect the mic.
Yeah, give it an authorization or whatever it takes when you come into
Yeah, it should be,
Streamlabs.
if you're on a,
It just
yeah,
says
if you're on a
allow. Yeah.
laptop or a PC, it will ask you that. But I'm not sure how it works on the phone. I don't remember.
It's the same on a phone. I'm on my phone.
Okay. Maybe
Go
Nick
ahead,
will
yeah.
come back.
Okay,
Go ahead,
I have a question. When you say you went into the doctor's office and you noticed these things, and you said, and I agree with
Mind
you.
There's huge signs in the front, all the way across in the windows, Black BLM, Black Lives Matter.
Okay, let me ask you this question, because I do believe in what you're saying and what you're letting me know you feel. What did you do about it?
I picked on the girl terribly. I was mean. I was a bitch.
Was that the right thing to do, you think? Or do you think it was
because she
probably
was
better
stupid
to...
and doesn't belong in that chair if she can't make an appointment. It took me 20 minutes.
No, I'm not talking about her her whether she's capable of doing the job. I'm talking about the buttons and the signs and the this and the that. Did you say anything to your doctor? Did you decide to boycott and go somewhere else, maybe?
I haven't been back, and I told my doctor, yeah.
Okay.
I said, it's all bullshit. All this rainbow. And they wear, like, rainbow, like, vest. And it's just like, you walk down the hall, and it's all rainbows and signs. And it's just like, what about my race, man? What happened to me? What are you trying to do to my race?
I agree.
You know, it's insulting to me. I don't care what color you are. I have black friends. I have Puerto Rican friends. I have Mexican friends. I don't give a shit.
Right.
Yeah, right. It's been taken away from people, and now it's about a race instead of about people. And
exactly.
Well, the content of one's character was what we used to use.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Exactly. And the handshake.
Now it's on the external.
It's just like I'm disgusted by it. You can't go anywhere here.
I know, it's disgusting. I'm glad to hear that you said something. That's more than most people will do.
She was dumbfounded. She didn't know what to say. She was stuttering. I said, really?
Of course.
This is your answer?
Of course.
This is your answer to me? You have a fucking PhD and you're fucking stuttering to me? I mean, I called her out and everything. I don't care. I don't got to go back and see her.
Most people are fucking sheep. They go along to get along.
Most
so if you're in an environment, well, people want to be part of a group, right? We are sociable creatures by nature. If you are in I'm saying human beings. You're not a human being. You barely pass a fuck.
We barely qualify as animals.
I know,
right. Yeah. So what I'm saying is most human beings seek to be part of the collective, right? Part of the group.
Yeah.
Yes. So if your circle and where you're living and the places you're working have a certain socio mindset of certain issues, then you are either going to be silent or you're going to go along. Most people. That's most people, not you, not me, not everybody else in here. But that's most people. So when you back them into a corner like you did, they don't have a reply for it. One of the other things you said, if I can back up a little bit, because you said a few things, was that you said most of the people in my area that I see with the purple hair and everything, they seem weak from my observation. And I would say I agree. One-on-one, these people are weak. What they figured out was that there's strength in numbers. So really, two weak people is really all it, or 2 or 3 weak people, depending on how tough you think you are enough to take one tough person, right?
Well, that's where the equalizer comes in.
Well, you said this isn't a very gun-friendly place, right? Which brought up 2
Oh,
more
no,
questions in my
yeah,
mind as to
yeah, no.
as to whether it was a gun-friendly state or not. Those that have no issue with breaking the law, doesn't matter, right? Whether it's a gun-friendly state or not, they're gun-friendly or they're weapon-friendly, and they will use their weapons against you because they are weaker. So there's kind of like this thing that's what I was getting at with they are advancing and they are evolving, is that they're realizing what their weaknesses are and they're compensating. Whereas we are not. We are still going with, they got purple hair and they're all this big
So,
around and they're fucking, you know what I mean?
I have
That's
a
what we
question
do.
for you. Yeah, I have a question for you. So are
Sure.
you saying that they're portraying themselves to be weak but have an arsenal in their house?
That could be possible as well. I mean, we
Do you
did
think
have
they're
seen
that
this weird
smart?
phenomenon, right? Do I what?
Do you think they're that smart? That's where I got to the
Do I think that
evolving.
that's
I don't
smart?
think they're evolving in the sense where they're that smart.
They're
Are
that
you
smart.
freezing?
I
You're
absolutely
freezing.
think they're that smart. Yes. Because
Really?
we've seen the few instances now starting to pop up of trans people going crazy and becoming shooters. I saw those people in that video all carrying guns. Yes, they're that smart.
I think they're more afraid. I
Well,
think they're afraid.
okay, so let's look at the dynamic. This is my opinion. Again, I'm not a sociologist and I only play one on the internet. Okay.
Well, I'm barely an animal.
In general,
Go ahead.
the people that we see that follow let's say the leftist mindset, okay? So they're a collectivist, they're not rugged individualists, which means by nature, they tend to be the more frail, the more beta, let's say, for lack of a better term. They are beta people.
You're circling back around. Yeah.
So if they are that people, then I forget where the hell I was going with that.
No, you keep going.
I don't know where I was going, other than making the visual assumption that because they are the weaker people in a natural environment, they would not be breeding as well as they are. They would not be in positions of power. They would not be wealthy necessarily, or they would not have the things that go hand in hand with being alpha, for lack of a better term.
Well, you said that what you were trying to say is that as a group, a collective group, many of them with maybe guns could be formidable.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
But then I mean, when all this shit was going down with BLM, I'm in a Republican town. It's a small farm town, that's it's a rinky-dink town. And they wanted to do protests on the main street. We only got one main street, and they put it all over Facebook and, we're going to come out and rally. And they came out all right. So did everyone else.
Okay, so people did stand up against it.
Oh, yeah. And they tried to come out like 5 times. And they were shut down every single time.
Okay. Well, that's good
and
news.
I was out
that's
there.
Positive.
And I was out there because it's like, this is my town. I pay taxes here. We don't want this shit on our street.
Sure.
We don't.
That's the way. Yes, that's the way it should have gone in all these cities. All these places where there were mass burnings and mass, just mass chaos and people taking over the roads and all that.
In Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, it did. Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, the people stood up and went, "You ain't coming into our town doing that shit. You take your shit and get." You're not doing that shit here. You ain't tearing shit up. You want to stand here and look stupid and do your little protest thing, but you're not tearing shit up in our town. And I mean, they went packing. They were, everybody was loaded and ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it should be, though. And
I want to say hi to Ash, who's here.
Ash.
Hi, Ashley.
And also Shaz. Shaz is here.
Hey,
Shaz.
my girl Shaz.
What happened to Mick? He couldn't figure out how to get on? Come on, Mick. Figure it out.
What? Yeah, gone. I don't know.
Yeah, figure it out, Mick.
Maybe
Come on.
he'll come back. You know what? I think Bluntman told me, I think I see more Bluntman said he was working weird hours or something. So like it was a few days back or something. I seen that. Yeah. So I'll bet he is like having some fucking responsibility or some shit like that.
Last week I got a shock coming out my back door, and I live around the back. I'm in an in-law apartment. So you wouldn't know I'm here. And I'm surrounded by woods. I live on a steep embankment going down. So go ahead, Jan.
What?
You put your finger up. I thought you were going to say something.
I somebody in the chat. Ashley said, "Hey, much love," and I was just like, "Hey." I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you off. Go ahead.
No. But I'm in a really secluded area, and all the buds are coming out. You know, the leaves and everything. So and it was rainy. And I was going to the dump. Yeah, we go to the dump. I don't have pickup. We don't have pickup in my town.
It's been a long time since I've had. Well, we still go to the dump. It's different than how you guys go to the dump.
What do you mean?
Well, because they charge us like $100 to go to the dump.
Oh, we pay enough taxes here. So
do we.
We all pay high taxes. They tried to get that overturned. God, they do it every time they vote, and we don't. It's never voted in. So I'm bringing out a couple of bags, and I got 6 cops coming around the corner of my house. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, you live here? I'm like, yeah. Oh, we thought this was vacant. I'm like, the lawn is cut. You know, there's a car in the driveway. And they're like, is this your car? I'm like, what are you doing on my property? Why are you here? Why are you asking me questions that I don't have to answer? And they were like, they stepped back and they were like, well, did you see someone come through your property? I'm like, nope. And I'm like, why? Well, we're looking for a guy. And I said, yeah. What's this guy look like? He's got white pants on and a black hoodie. I said, white pants. Seriously? What did he do? He's a burglar. I'm like, at 1 PM?
That's possible. I mean, people are getting pretty brazen out there. I don't know if you've noticed.
It is a rich town. I mean, I'm not rich, but it's a not my area anyway. I mean, it's middle class. And I said, I don't think he would come down this way. I said, he's got steep embankment all the way down the hill to the next street. I said, you're more than happy to go and look. And they're like, no. And they're like, who lives upstairs? And I'm like, I don't have to answer all these questions.
Right.
And they're like, why are you being so difficult?
Because I was taking my trash out before you showed up. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, they really surprised me. I mean, they really did. I was backing out the door. And because I had one bag and I had thrown the other bag out. And I'm like, I said, what if I had a gun on me? I'm like, I looked at them, I'm like, what are you guys, idiots? You're just running around the house. Like, no brakes on, no caution, nothing. And they were pissed. And I knew 2 of them, and they're like, Miss, what's up? I'm like, nah. You can look at the records in town. You know who lives here. You know, I mean, I don't have, my business.
Right.
Who's the car belong to? I said, run the plates if you're so concerned about it. Can we look in your garage? I said, no. Well, there could be someone hiding out. They're like trying to talk me into it. I'm like, get the fucking go, man. Get out of my driveway because I got to get out. They weren't pleased because I'm usually cordial with them,
Sure.
but they don't come on my property. You know, I see them in town. It's like I'm driving through town, speeding, you know. They don't pull me over. You know, I've never been pulled. I was pulled over when I was 16 when I first got my license. But that was it.
Okay.
So,
you know, but it was just like, I don't know. Years ago, I probably would have not made a cup of coffee for him, but I would have sat there bullshitting with them. I just didn't like it, man. I think they jolted me more than probably a burglar would. I keep all my shit locked up. My car locked up, my house locked up, dead bolted.
oh yeah.
When I'm in, you know,
Everything.
the house, all the windows shut.
Yep,
you know,
us too. In fact, Marvin, you know, it used to be you could leave your garage door open and work out in your yard or whatever. And well, our garden is on the side of the house. And so Marvin will leave the garage door open and he'll go work on the side of the house. And it's like, you need to shut that door. Because a few weeks ago on the ring, I was just telling Yank about, I see on the ring where there's so many more incidences now of people
I follow it.
Cars
or panels, and it's scary shit. What you see on the ring.
Breaking into cars, breaking into houses, you name it. Well, this one guy, somebody left their garage door open, went out. I don't know if they went in the house or whatever, but the guy, oh no, I know what it was. The guy left for work and he left the garage door open and told his wife to shut it. And it took her a couple minutes to go and get it shut. And she went and shut the garage door. And then a little bit later, she went off to work. And then when they came home, their house had been fucking ransacked. They basically took everything out of their house that they could. And of course, they were coming back for more when they got home. So they didn't get everything, but they got a lot of shit and they had all day to do it.
Tony, come on. Come on here and say that.
It's Mick. Howdy, Mick.
How's it going, guys?
Good, man. Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I had to get on one of these nights.
Yeah, man.
You know, most of the time,
you did.
Yeah, most of the time I just listen to the show and then zonk out, getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Are you a farmer?
Work for University of Illinois Hospital.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah. Most of my job is doing specialty studies on patients for brain tumors and other surgical procedures.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Heavy stuff. You need sleep for that kind of shit. Don't stay up with us, man.
Another half hour or so, I'll probably be hanging off the side of the bed here.
Right on. Right on. What do you got for us, man?
I was just, Missy was talking about the BLM stuff.
Yep.
In Chicago here, we had a lot of it downtown, a lot of little areas, a lot of the little neighborhoods did not allow these things to happen. The protesters came in and the Antifa people came in and they got stopped. And
by I'm assuming other neighborhood residents?
By the neighborhood residents and local youth that hang out in the neighborhoods.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We pay too much money for the way we live for it to be destroyed by or to pander to anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's our neighborhood. The first night it's going on and there's a couple of break-ins into some of the small stores. The following day, it was crazy. Everybody was sitting on the porches with enough toys to start a small war.
Rooftop Koreans, right? From the LA riots.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, see, the way I look at it is somebody in the comments, and if I can, I don't mean to cut you off. Somebody was talking about anarchy in the comments a little while ago, and I saw that. And The way I feel about anarchy is anarchy is not a bad word. I believe that when I go out and leave my house, because I don't have a policeman in my pocket, and everywhere I go, I'm in a state of anarchy with everybody else around me, and everybody else around me is in a state of anarchy as well. Anarchy is nothing but a simple set of rules that everyone has agreed to. It doesn't take force to do that. So if we live in a natural, peaceful state of anarchy, which is, let's just say, in what you were talking about, in the neighborhoods in Chicago that didn't want to have people come in and burning shit down, they then stood up, took the role position of enforcer to enforce the societal norms that are to be expected by those walking within the perimeter of that neighborhood. That is also anarchy, and I think that that's a good thing. I don't think leaning on police and everything is always such a good idea. That tends to lead to tyranny. You know, and you can have tyranny and anarchy as well. Tyranny comes in all forms. If someone wants to rob you, that to me is tyranny, right? They're trying to assert their dominance over you. And I think that it's imperative to people in this day and age, when they see crazy things, to call out crazy. And if the people want to still be crazy, then you need to shut that shit down by whatever means necessary to enforce the societal norms that we all have grown accustomed to, which have allowed us to become a country of people that have aspired and created great things and a successful nation. I don't know. Does anybody have a feeling about anarchy in general?
Well, I wouldn't. I'm sorry, Mick. I'll just say something really quick, and then you could jump in. I don't think it's anarchy. I think it's more like hierarchy within the ranks, and we had that. We've had that over time within the people. You know, there's like the mafia. Look at the mafia as a prime example. That's how I view my society. I'm Italian and Irish, and you know, I grew up in that family unit with friends of the same, you know, same race and same beliefs.
Okay, so where's the hierarchy come into play?
Well, there's strong people that are. What happened to Mick? I feel bad now. Oh.
Did we lose Mick? How did we lose Mick?
Yeah.
So
hopefully he'll come back.
Because I think there's stronger people within a group, and there's tiers. It's like it's the same in government.
So are you saying that might makes right?
Excuse me?
Are you saying that might makes right?
I think we all have different roles, and each role is important.
Okay. Yes, I agree.
Be it the lowest guy on the totem pole that's making the bullets, or the might.
I don't follow you. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm drinking, so that could be the problem.
I'm not drinking. Well, everyone has a role.
Yes.
And everyone, it's like the King of the Hill when we were kids. You know, I mean,
yes.
The strong people are usually on the top, and the weak are workers, you know?
Well, yes, but that's where that goes into what I was saying earlier, whereas the weak people, the betas that are now making the most noise, are banding together, and they're taking over the hierarchy, if you will, the king of the mountain, if you will. They are now on the top of the mountain. So now you have not just one person who's the king of the mountain, you have millions of kings of the mountain up there. So how do you get them off the mountain?
No. I was talking about like my town. That's what I was talking about, like my town or my family unit or my friend unit, in the sense where you can't penetrate it.
Okay.
How do I put this?
Harry's back. I'll put him on.
He's back.
Go ahead, Mick.
Yeah, it just kicked me off.
Okay, go ahead, Mick.
It does this all the time. Just kicks me off.
That's a damn thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I got a little different perspective than other people here. I was born in old commie Yugoslavia, Came here when I was 9 years old, living on the south side of the city of Chicago. Our neighborhood was mostly Eastern European, Southern European immigrants. Everybody that had to get away from all the commie states. So when I see a lot of these things going on with the liberals and the BS that they're trying to feed people, it just makes me want to pull my hair out. The other part is I don't understand how stupid some of these people are. And they just don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these people are. So, yeah, just came in.
When you say people are stupid and don't get it, they don't get what, as far as how bad things can get. You knowing, like, former Yugoslavia, was rough, I would imagine, correct?
Oh, it was. And my family was on the commie shit list because both my grandfathers, two of my oldest uncles, fought against the Nazis and the commies, and they were taken out of the country by the English when the commies took over.
Mm-hmm.
My two uncles got some of our family out of there, and we're out here now. I still have some family back there, but it was pretty crazy. I mean, it's like, having your mail delivered, all open up. Now I see people that are like, oh, the socialism is great, and they just don't realize what they're getting themselves into, what's actually happening.
Yes, agreed. I'm glad you came on because I love hearing people, especially people that have experience with other countries, not somebody who's been to visit or something like, but somebody who actually knows and has a different perspective than the fat, dumb, idiot American who's never been anywhere. And what the rest of the world really lives like, and what it's like to live under, a planned society. I think that is a big deal, and I think that you should come on here more often and share this perspective that you have. I'm not telling. I want you to stay. Keep going, please. Keep going. Fill us in. Tell the people that are listening, whoever may listen, what the fuck we're headed for if this shit continues.
Basically, you're told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. If you disagree, you go to the re-education camps, as they like to call them, and you get brainwashed, you get beat back into submission, or they'll hold your family over you.
Yeah, I mean, we saw shades of this stuff, sort of thing, in Australia, I believe, where they had with the COVID-19 thing, where they were putting people in camps.
Yeah,
I mean, this is not strictly communist countries that do this shit. This is any country where the government strong enough to give you things is strong enough to take things away. And we're starting to see that now with, like you said, if you don't follow the line and toe the line, there's a consequence. There's a price to pay. And right now it's pretty mild for all of us here in the United States, but the trajectory that if you look down the road, it's going to get fucking dangerous for a lot of us.
Oh, it is. I mean, you look at, like I said, what you guys were talking about earlier, Antifa. Those clowns, they do all kinds of stuff. They go to court, everything gets dismissed.
Yep.
Somebody that's on the right, they go to court, they're screwed royally. I mean, look at
that's right. They'll sit there for 2 years or longer.
Yeah.
Yep.
The January 6th people.
Yep.
What happened to the Constitution and constitutional rights to a speedy trial? They have not been charged. They haven't been given court dates. They have nothing.
That's right.
Exactly.
The problem that I have is if the people on January 6th had adopted the policies or the tactics, let's say, of the people in Antifa and whatnot, they would have all been wearing things on their face. They wouldn't have gotten caught. Let's put it that way. You got to do things in big numbers, and you got to make a statement while you do it. You can't walk around taking fucking selfies. And I'm not saying I want to, overthrow the government. Listen to me, I'm William Wallace, because I'm not. I'm just saying that if you look at the tactics that work to create change, they're not nice and friendly. You know what I mean? And that's what I think people on the right better start doing. Otherwise, you're going to be behind the whole time playing defense, and it's not going to win.
No, you're right. I mean, like, we've seen some of the Antifa stuff, here in Chicago, the protests when they were trying to take down the Columbus statue. They had cops surrounded, big old, concrete circle with the statue in the middle, and these guys were protesting. All of a sudden, here comes the umbrellas, here comes the big banners. They were pulling the flags off, and the poles were basically used as pikes. There's a bunch of cops got hurt. It was insane watching some, on the local news, all the stuff that was going on, the way they were organized. And it wasn't like 20, 30 people. This was like several hundred people that came out, and very, very organized.
Yes. In Portland, they just let them. They just let them destroy all the statues, knock them over, throw paint all over them, you name it, broke them. They ripped them apart. And of course, they didn't put anything back up. They didn't fix any of that shit. It's still, I mean, most of Portland is still destroyed.
Yeah. I mean, one statue that wasn't, was it Lenin's statue or one of the Russian leaders? There's a statue up there that's still standing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Who is that? I think it is Lenin, isn't it?
Yeah.
No shit. Fucking crazy.
Oh, flat-chested females here.
Oh, okay. Well, when we get 5 people on here, things get a little weird. The transmission gets a little jammed up. Before we put flat-chested on, Missy, do you have anything to say?
Well, yeah, I think January 6th, it was more show than go.
Yes, absolutely.
It was about them getting on TV, and you don't wear a headdress to the fucking Capitol. Correct. I mean, the smart thing to do was to cover your face and not no one know who you are. It wasn't smart. It certainly wasn't smart. But no, I thanks guys for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming on, Missy.
Yeah, love you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
See you, Missy. All you could have all your masks on.
Okay.
If you had your cell phone on, they knew everybody that was there.
Yep.
It didn't matter.
That's
if your
right.
cell phone was there, you got that whatever the hell that net that they call. So if you're geofencing, if you're within the vicinity, it didn't matter if you had a mask on or anything else.
Without a warrant, they went to local hotels to find out who stayed in what hotels under credit cards. That was warrantless, and that was a violation of your Fourth Amendment, I believe.
Fourth Amendment. So, unreasonable search and seizure.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So without a warrant. So it's bad stuff. Let's just say hi to flat-chested female. Hi, flat-chested.
Hello.
How are you, hon?
How are you?
Go on, say hello.
I'm glad you did.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad you came on.
Very nice.
I just wanted to say hi to everybody.
Oh.
I'm not having very good Wi-Fi. I hope you can hear me all right.
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah, I just wanted to come on and say hello to everybody and show off the t-shirt.
I'm so glad you did.
Very
Yay.
Nice. Thank you.
My Wi-Fi has been cutting off on and off, so I'm sorry if it cuts off at any time.
No problem. Mine does it all the time. Haven't you been watching the show?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I was going to say. I've missed half the conversation because the Wi-Fi's been going off.
Oh.
So I'm not sure where we are in conversation.
I'm not sure where we are either. Right now, we were kind of talking about the chaos going on and the difference between people on the left, let's say, and the Antifa sort of people, and people on the right, and the differences in which the tactics that they're using to affect a change for their purposes is working better than the tactics the right is using to affect a change for their betterment in the country or in the world in general. That's kind of where we're at in this conversation. How do you feel about it?
I did hear the little bit you said earlier about wanting to start a war with everybody.
Okay. If you want to go there, we can go there. Go for it.
It was nice knowing you.
Bye. Smile and wait for the flash.
You'll probably want to bomb us first because we're the easiest.
Nah. How do you feel about that general feeling though? Then if we can't as a country, let's say as a country, get the country back on track. Let's say, well, I'm talking America, because that's the only one that matters. But let's say your country, whatever, you get it back. But how do you fight the globe then? That is on this completely different track of globalization, one world, or maybe that China is going to be the new #1 nation, and that's what they're all pushing for. How do you maintain your sovereignty? How do you fight an entire globe if you're just a nation?
Well, I think our sovereignty is about to end anytime soon anyway, because it's all fallen apart. We are literally about to reign in the new king, and no one's excited about it apart from people from other countries. And that's a major big event, and I can't believe that no shops have got anything displayed in their windows, only like charity shops, which are like thrift shops, and that's about it really. There's no other shops. No, the certain councils are stopping people from having little tea parties in the street like they used to do. And yeah, it's very strange.
So are you pro monarchy?
Am I pro?
Yes, pro monarchy.
I used to be when Princess Diana and Charles were a thing, but ever since Diana died, I've sort of gone away from it.
Okay. So you would,
because I still kind of think that they had something to do with it. Maybe, I don't know.
Say that again.
I still kind of think that the rest of the monarchy had something to do with her death.
Oh,
I agree.
Yeah, see, I don't really know, but I would tend to feel that way based on evidence and the way they were treated, or Diana was treated. Sure, I think that's quite possible. So you would consider yourself, I saw recently a poll, something as like 48% or something of Brits are not, will not swear allegiance to the new king or something like that. Is that what's going on?
Yeah. I don't really know much about that because I don't watch any mainstream news or anything. So.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, I have heard about that. That's also kind of weird.
That's a tradition almost, right? Like to swear allegiance to the new monarch.
Exactly, yeah. And personally, I think he should skip it and hand it straight down to his son.
Oh, interesting.
The thing I also find weird about the monarchy at the moment is the thing with Camilla, which is Prince Charles's wife, who's going to be the queen. And,
I thought that was weird.
She was always like the third thumb in the marriage when he was with Princess Diana. Yeah. So that's why a lot of people are a bit iffy about him becoming king. He should be straight down to his son. That's why.
Okay, so you think that's the black eye on Charles's reign is the fact of the whole Camilla Diana thing and all that, and that it should just
when you were fucking the mistress and then the wife dies and then you marry the mistress, it makes it a little cloudy.
Exactly.
Little suspect.
Yeah,
interesting. What's your opinion on Will? You think he's a good man?
Yeah, I think he'd be a good king if his father let him become one.
Okay, interesting.
Because
see, again, somebody else from another country with a completely different perspective than stupid fat Americans. I love it. That's great. I didn't mean to cut you off.
There are no stupid fat Americans.
What's that?
And there are no stupid fat Americans.
Oh, please. We're loaded with them. You're looking at one. right here. What's that, Mick?
I see him every day at work. It's amazing. It's amazing
as they drive away from McDonald's.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you know, with our MRI machines, we, you know, it used to be a 350-pound weight limit. We had 1 or 2 people a month who wouldn't fit. Now we got machines that are 550-pound weight limits, and
Yeah.
you can't fit people in there.
Yep.
Wow.
And
I
then-
used to have a resident when I worked at the nursing home, and she was so fat that she could sit straight up and her neck would just basically cave into her body. And her husband liked her there because he liked to go have an affair with a woman outside, obviously. And so he didn't want her to come out of the nursing home. And he would bring her loads and loads of Cheetos. And I used to catch her all the time. She'd fall asleep with a Cheeto in her mouth. And all I could think of was one of these days she's going to hiccup or something and she's going to suck that fucking Cheeto right down her throat. I mean, it was like nothing you've ever seen in your life. Like, and I would go to the administrator and say, are you guys just going to let this happen? Oh, she can just do that. It's okay. It's like, but you won't let fucking JoJo down the way there be an alcoholic and drink himself to death, but you'll let her be a cow and eat herself to death. I never understood it.
Freedom. Isn't it wonderful?
Freedom.
Yeah, I wish we had some.
I saw a video on YouTube. Sorry to cut in.
No, go ahead. What'd you
I
say?
recently saw a video on YouTube about this woman who was over 240 pounds, and she went to a horse ranch and they wouldn't let her ride a horse.
Okay.
And she went, I think she's a TikToker or something.
Yes.
And then she went,
Yes.
and yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
was berating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crying and complaining. Oh, it's
she-
discrimination.
Yeah, either they should have had a weight limit on their website, or she should have let them know that she was that big. And have you got a horse
Yes.
that can cater?
That's fair. That's fair. I have to ask
I mean-
because maybe you can answer it for me, Flat-chested.
I'll try.
How much does a stone weigh? When someone says they're
stone?
whatever stones, like what's a stone? Do you have any idea?
I don't know. I was never good at maths in school. and
Okay.
stuff.
Okay. No, I just figured, because again, I'm a fat, dumb American, and the only thing I know is miles per hour, feet, and pounds. So when someone says someone weighs, 5 stone or whatever, I don't know. I can't put that into. I have no idea what
I've
that
never
is.
heard anybody say that.
Really? You've never
Am
heard
I-
the term stone as a weight?
Am I that uncultured? What the fuck? Arby
guess
says
so.
14 pounds, Yank.
Thank you very much, RB.
And
Oh.
David asked if that's a kidney stone you're talking about.
That's a gallstone. Cool. So,
Well, guys, I gotta hit it. I gotta get up at 4. So you guys
That's
have
right. You
understand.
enjoy the rest of your evening. It's been great.
got
out there.
8 minutes till bedtime, Mick.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mick. Mick, please do us a favor.
Yeah.
Don't
it's,
be a
9
stranger. Come
o'clock
back
here.
on.
When I get a chance, I will.
I
Just-
appreciate
Glad
it,
you
man.
did.
Thank you so much.
No, glad to see you
Always
guys.
a pleasure. Have a great day tomorrow.
All right. You guys have a good one.
All right, you
You
too.
too, Mick. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mick.
So I was going to say Chief's here, so I was just going to say hi to him because I don't think either of us
Chief
did yet.
Smoke a
but-
lot. Our good buddy Chief. Hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's not, I don't know that he's that kind of chief, but
Oh.
I think it's chief in a different way.
What other kind of chief is there?
The smoke a lot, chief.
Yeah, but didn't Chiefs smoke a lot? Didn't Chiefs like sit in a tent and smoke from their peace pipe?
Their beef pipe.
We smoke
That's right.
a lot.
And they'd see pink elephants on parade
There we go. Right.
as they drank smoked their peyote or whatever the fuck it was. Was
Oh,
it
those that
peyote? I think it
smoke.
was.
I like that movie, Dancing with Wolves. Dances
Love
with
it.
Wolves. That was a great
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. I
When-
love that movie.
When Kayla was little, she was 3, and we had just moved here to Oregon, and we took her to the outdoor theater, and that movie was 3 hours long, and that child sat in the front seat and never moved. She loved that show. She thought that was the coolest movie ever. Of course, she'd never watched a movie from a car before, so that was back when they still had lots of outdoor theaters. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
So Wasp Bitch says, I could listen to flat-chested female talk all day. All day, capital letters. So you know what? Flat-chested, take over.
Oh no,
Go
I
for
don't
it.
know what to say.
There you go. Welcome to the show.
I'm starstruck.
Yes.
I'm so
But you've
used
got
to
the
seeing
shirt
you
on.
guys I'm so used to seeing you guys on the TV. It's like your movie stars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Thanks. I mean, that's cool. I'll take it, but yeah, geez. You've got the shirt of power on. You can handle this. Just come
No
up
doubt.
with a topic. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I just wanted to say, girl, I love your fiery spirit and your humor. I think it's awesome. And Yank, I love your patience and your humor.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and I'd
Thank
like to
you.
thank Bobby for putting together the Discord, and for Tony and Bluntman and Austin for keeping it going all the time, because you see more of them on there than anyone else. And it's a shame Waspy's not on there no more. We do miss her.
Yes.
I hope she comes back one day. That'd be nice to have her back.
Yep.
And yeah, and just hello to everybody else. I'm not really much of a talker, so I don't really know what else to say.
You're doing fantastic.
Apart from if Bobby came on, I've got I'd love to see merch from Rick's channel, with all Rickisms, like I digress. You like them
Yes.
apples?
Raise your
Can't have a
hand
clue.
if.
Yeah, raise
And
your
who
hand.
knows, maybe after Bobby gets his merch going, and then he kind of helps us with get our merch going, because we'll probably have to start another store so that it's not so confusing for Bobby trying to do ours and all of that shit. I have a feeling he's going to say, you guys need to fucking do your own. I'll help you, but you need to do your own. Then maybe I can kind of get, maybe if Rick could see what it pertains to, maybe then he'd be willing to get in. He's tried a couple times and he said it's just too frustrating and too much bullshit, and he doesn't want to go into it. And so, but maybe once he sees how easy it could be, if, once it's kind of streamlined for one of us here to know what the hell we're doing, then maybe he'd be willing. I don't know. We'll see. But
Yeah,
it would be cool to see all of his Rickisms on t-shirts. That would be, so cool.
I'd love to see Rick also wearing one of his own t-shirts. That'd be funny.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, shut up, dummy.
Yeah.
If you just said, shut up, dummy. That would be all right.
And Ray Charles saw that shit coming.
Yeah.
Sorry. I do
There
love
you
that
go.
jumper that he used to wear that I haven't seen him wear for a while, probably because the picture's really faded. Every time you see him, it's even more and more faded. The one with the cat and the knife.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my
Moki.
favorite one that he wears.
I know, that's why
Yeah.
I'm trying to be careful with, I want to wear Mishka's all the time, the shirt that she sent me, but I don't want to ruin the letters in it. And it's kind of got like, it's kind of cool because the letters are already kind of faded on purpose. It's how they were made. But so like they have pieces coming out of it. So, it doesn't look like a solid letter or whatever. But I'm afraid if I wash it too much, it's going to destroy the shirt. So I'm like, damn, I want to wear that again. But I've been being a good girl. I've only wore it like 3 times, but
Very
I'm the
nice.
same with this one. I only wear it Tuesday evenings. And as
There
soon
you
as the
go.
show's over,
That's cool.
as soon as the show's over, I'll take it off and put pajamas on. My PJ.
Right on.
You
Right
sound
on.
like me. As soon as the live ends, man, I rip my bra off and on comes this nightgown.
As soon as the live ends.
Me
you take
too.
the bras off. What's up?
Me too. What's up?
Holy cow, we got a whole audience.
It's Brokeback Bobby.
We got Chloe, Amanda, and Brokeback Bud Light in the house.
Oh, God.
Hi,
Bud
Chloe.
Light.
Hi, Amanda girl.
Hi guys.
Hi, Amanda girl.
Hey.
Hey, Flatchester.
All right.
How you doing?
Hey Bobby, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, much better now. Hey, everybody. Hey, everyone in the chat.
I got the merch on. Woohoo.
I'm glad it fits. I'm glad it made it too. The postal codes. I was honestly a bit confused because it's like the 6RD LR whatever. I wasn't sure where to put it filling out the customs form. One of the things I noticed about the online shop is a lot of the products don't ship internationally. So I'm going to remedy that by putting what I'm going to end up doing is sourcing a local company that will make all the merch, and then I'm going to set something up where you can order it directly and I ship it out, because in the United States is easy. Outside the US it's going to be an issue, so I got to learn how to bypass that. It's not that easy, or everybody would be fucking doing it. These guys have the YouTube channels, make, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars. They get people that join and do it for them. We're doing this from the ground up, baby. So
Right.
it's a little different. We're working on Rick merch. He gave me some pointers on what he wanted. Those designs are in the works. But enough about all that. How the hell are you guys?
I'm all right, man. Can't complain if, you know, who'd listen anyway, but fuck it. I'm all right. You?
I'll be honest. I'm busy. I missed a bunch of the dialogue tonight. So what were we all talking about? I saw you had Missy on, Mick came on, Chester's here.
You are becoming a habitual offender.
Yeah, paddling.
Oh, you're yelling.
Go for the
you're
paddle.
yelling.
I'm fucking yelling at you. For Saturday, I'm yelling at you for being late today. Damn it, Amanda, and you were with him. What the hell? You know where short hairs are. Grab them fuckers.
She's like,
you telling her to touch me? That's Snoopy doll talk. I'm gonna show you on the Snoopy doll where she offended me. I'm calling fucking HR.
Oh, you'll like it. You know it.
I will give a quick update to something. That I went again to the post office, and I took a picture, and I talked to the guy behind the screen. These are the prices. I don't know if you can see them.
$88
for 6 months.
For 6 months.
6 months.
So
those are the prices. So guess what I did? I said, nope. I said I can't afford it. Well, here it is. It's not that I can't afford it, right? But my brain does something funny when I just go spend money for no fucking reason. It just decides I left my money in my pocket.
So this is what we're going to do.
What are we doing?
You know what's free? This is what we're doing. You know what's free? You're going to start a PayPal account. And anybody who wants to be able to send them stuff, the first thing we're going to do is support them by crowdfunding the P.O. Box funds. So you guys set up a universal PayPal account where the two of you have access. Well, and anybody in the chat, you guys in the comments, if you want to see them get a P.O. box, then we donate to it. Well, how many of us? You're talking about 30 a night, 20 a night, right? Every Tuesday, there's at least 20 to 30 of us.
I think
so. Let's do the math. Let's do the math. You're talking about $160 for a year, divided between 20 people. Do the math. $10, $10 a pop. 20 people, $10. That's $200. That covers your PO box for over a year. No, fuck that. You guys want to support the channel? You want to grow this bitch? That's what you're doing. They ain't asking for the money. I'm saying if you want to,
I know, me too, man. I'm like, oh, you gotta ask for money. You can't do it.
They're not it. They're not asking for money. Look, I'll put it to you this way. I put up merch, and Flat Chested Female jumped right on that. Everybody's waiting for merch. They want to support. You guys are here. You guys want to have fun with this. So I mean, I'm doing it. This is we didn't talk about this. I didn't say fuck you over the phone or nothing. They're gonna set up a PayPal account, and they're gonna post the link in the next description. Next Tuesday's live. There's gonna be a link in the description, and if you feel like you want to be able to send them something. These guys have been here. They dedicate their time. They hang out. You know what? Don't forget to tip your host, tip your waitress, thank the house. And they brought all of us together. They let all of us have a good fucking time. And I'm for the cause, 100%. I'll throw 20 in that bitch next week. I want to see it set up.
How much was it for 6 months?
88.
88. I got the 6 months.
No.
Yeah.
Do it through.
No.
You can't tell me no.
It's got to be through the PayPal.
Okay, but listen.
That's what they're gonna do.
I think we can find it for cheaper.
Ashley, look at everybody. Look, yeah, right now, easy peasy. Fucking, I send Bobby hardcore. Bobby trying to grift. I'm gonna grift on the shirts. You know what? Flat chested female, you got the shirt, right? You got the shirt. You love it. You see. I'm all about the brand. We all help each other out. We're a big group of people here that want. Okay, I'll put it to you this way. You guys want to start a fucking militia and you're worried about throwing down on a P.O. box. Yeah, good luck. I'll be in my fucking RV off in the mountains. Fuck out of here. Let's start a militia. Let's start a fucking movement, but we can't throw down $10 a piece to start a P.O. box. Fuck out of here. You're going to lose that war. Fuck out of here. They're not asking. They ain't begging. In fact, they look embarrassed and
I'm wicked embarrassed.
No one.
Wait,
yeah.
Bobby.
No.
The thing about it is I think that I can find them. I think I can get some cheaper ones. Yank just went to the post office. I think we can get them through like Mailbox Plus or whatever one of those other ones are for cheaper. Amanda probably knows shit like that because she's kind of like that type of fucking brain about that shit. So.
How many P.O. boxes do you have?
You don't need to know my whole business. The less you know, the better off you are. Gutter, we'll talk.
Okay.
Well, if you could hear her, then I'm way too close to the microphone. Hang on.
I just know what she's gonna say.
I just want to make it clear, man. I can clearly afford the post office box. My thing is that like
no one's saying you can't.
Okay, all right, yeah. I don't want you to think I'm that freaking poor because I can clearly
we're both
afford
getting nervous and shit. It's like
it's just weird, man.
Money.
I would
fucking hate money.
Why do you think I've been so slow roll with the fucking merch? It is there's a factor there where it's like I'm not trying to beg for change, but at the same time, if people want to be a part of something, don't hold them back, and we all grow this bitch together. You took out a year's worth of bills in cash when you were worried about the banks. Ain't nobody sitting here saying you can't afford a thing. The fact that you could take that out is because you're frugal. You know, you're not an idiot.
Very much.
So I 100%.
Well, and everybody's money here is valuable to them.
Yes.
Look, okay, let's put SE on blast. Tony, you're blowjobbing him down in fucking Aruba. That motherfucker got more avenues to give him money than anybody I've ever met on fucking YouTube. Did my Cash App, my PayPal, my GoFundMe, my welfare, my everything. And that motherfucker gets paid more than any of us. So there's no shame in this. You guys are all here. We're all here. We want to be a part of it. We're growing it. And you know what? That PayPal at the same time, we could always put money into, and then throw up, use it for a big ass meet and greet, a fucking rager, a fucking.
That would be cool.
You could use it for real booby prizes. You can use it.
Yes.
You know, crowdsourcing is a real thing, and we're not asking. It's just it will be there if you feel so inclined to throw in, and then we all get to enjoy it. You know what I mean? And it's something. There's no paywall here, so it's completely donation. You know, and both of y'all are grifters. Oh yeah, Tony, we're grifters. You know what? Tony's gonna get kicked out of Discord, and he's gonna be behind a paywall. You're gonna have to
He's
pay to
not
get in.
getting Discord kicked out of Discord, Bobby. Stop that shit.
100. Oh, you forget I run it. That's my server. All right, Tony.
I will fucking fly to New York and grab you by your little gonads and fucking make you rehook him up, boy.
Is that all it takes? Is that all it takes, Tony? Guess what? You're getting booted before tonight's voice call. Now, Yank,
Amanda,
I will
take
say,
care of my light work.
Bob, can I ask you a
We
question?
got backup. Chloe's there. Come on, girl. Chop chop.
What?
What's up, Yank?
I
Each
just
of
wanted
you
to ask.
grab a nut.
Oh.
Sorry, Yank.
Oh, no, that's okay. I just wanted to ask a question, and this is not for what we were just talking about, but I'm just curious in general because, again, I'm a complete moron when it comes to this stuff. But a PayPal, if you set up an account with a PayPal, or somebody, let's say somebody else has a PayPal account, how do you give money to a PayPal? Do you have to have a PayPal yourself? Is it like a bank account? You put money into it, and then like, I want to take $20 of the 200 I put in to give to somebody else's PayPal. How does that work?
There's multiple ways. So all it is basically, as far as I've used it, it's like my PayPal's linked to my bank account. So anytime I pay through PayPal, it's an avenue to exchange currency. So if I say I'm going to buy something through PayPal, it automatically debits my bank account.
Okay. So
now
so
you can
use,
get
let's say a credit card or whatever.
Yes. But at the same time, if say I pay you through PayPal, your PayPal will end up with an account balance. So the money's in there, and you could either cash it out through your bank or use it to buy other shit online. What else did I do with PayPal? They also have lines of credit. So like you can use PayPal itself as a credit card. I had it for a little while, and then I just paid off my balance, and I was like, I don't want another debt. So my PayPal's just linked right through my bank account, not even my debit card, my bank account, and I could choose which bank account I'm going to use for that PayPal transaction.
See,
and I could send the money right to somebody.
I would almost hook it if I hooked it to anything. I have a PayPal account, but there's like $43 in that bitch, and I never touch it. It's been there forever, ever since I had my jean business.
You could have a zero account balance. It's just every time you use PayPal, it will come out of your bank account. Yeah.
Right. Okay. But
see,
I've never hooked it up to any account. I've never hooked it up to any account, Yank. And I would feel uncomfortable hooking it up to my bank account. I'd feel more comfortable if each of us had some stupid credit card, that each of us had our own stupid credit card that it was hooked to. So like Was said, she's got hers hooked up to her credit card. I would feel more comfortable with that, only because credit cards means it's not hooked to your bank account. You know what I mean?
Well, you do know it only costs about $5 to open a bank account. But $5 in, open
you mean a regular bank account? Yeah.
Yeah.
Regular, or I have a Green Dot bank account that I can use for all my online business. So any money that I need to put in, I put into my Green Dot, which takes a couple of days to transfer. Or if I wanted to cash it out, I can put it to my Green Dot, which is completely separate from my regular bank accounts. You know what I mean?
Is Green Dot a bank?
AWOL.
What is Green Dot?
It's
I don't know. Far behind on this stuff.
It's a banking institution, but it's not like Chase. It's an online thing. It's slower than anything else.
Okay.
I got it just because it was something that I could throw money on every week, and then when I'm on the road, have an emergency card that always had some sort of a balance on, because you know what I mean.
Nettie's leaving. We're giving her a fucking headache. Thank you for coming, Nettie. Sorry, we shouldn't be. We should talk about this shit afterwards. But a lot of people have had information that kind of does. I mean, it helps us. Like Misha just said, Jill, you don't have to have.
Okay.
You
All right.
don't have to hook
Well,
it up to
I
your
thought-
bank account.
I thought Nettie left an hour ago, first of all. Second of all, this is
No.
we're gonna take a poll. We're gonna take a poll here. Throw a 1 in the comment section if you think they should open up a PayPal account that we could toss money to get them a PO account. I want to see it. Put a 1 would be if you would, and then with 2 in if you think we're just a bunch of grifters.
Bobby, my fan don't go high enough. You're just fucking stressing me out.
I know, man. I'm chewing fingernails and everything now.
One.
I'm like, I don't know, but oh,
One.
man.
Oh, we got Chloe here. Welcome, Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
Just noticed that.
You guys.
Ah!
No, stop. No, stop. Listen,
Okay,
we
so
started doing this because it was fun, right? And
I'm clipped.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Look,
Fly 69.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just uncomfortable with the whole
Your
idea.
followers are like, hey,
David
we
too.
want to grow this. David thinks
David's confused.
we're grifters.
We're grifters.
So David-
Okay, cool. Oh no, we're grifters, but he'll do it anyway.
I have 2 minions. Oh,
Bobby has
I
2
do.
minions.
hold on. I do.
Nice.
You actually have them on deck.
Yeah, I have 2 minions. They're right here.
Nice. Oh,
Look
I
at
thought
that.
you were talking about the ladies.
Only
You don't talk about
look,
women like
one
that,
has
Chief.
2
I'll
holes
come
and
to
the other one has
Chirac.
1 hole. Chirac.
I'll come out there
That's
and
funny.
show you what Chirac's about. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna feed you.
All right,
curry.
Okay,
let's-
so
let's
we'll-
go back to topics.
Well, Yank and I will discuss the PayPal thing. We will discuss how we're going to deal with that. I do think that we're going to have to come up with something in the sense of if
Something.
there was merch sold, we've
Yes.
got to have a place for this money to go. We've got to have a place for shit to go. So we do have to think about that kind of stuff. And then, speaking of which, I also found a thing where we don't necessarily have to have PC. We'll talk about that later, and it's about drives and stuff. So we might be able to just keep laptops. I
Ooh,
watched a YouTuber, so we'll talk about that later. But we will look into the whole bank account, PayPal as well. Because we're probably going to have to at some point anyways. So this might push us to do it and get it dealt with. While we're
Even
getting
if
stuff
it's
office
stayed-
boxes and
Even
and
if
all
it
of
stayed
that.
small, you got the support. I want to do it for you. A lot of us in here want to do it for you. I saw not but ones pop up. So you're not going to be overexerting yourself, especially if
Fucking
it's us
David.
pushing you to do it. Now, let's get back to topics. Let's talk
Sure.
about how women voting destroyed this fucking country.
Agreed.
Now you want to see
hey, you
some
can
comments?
suck my ass, you fucking dick. You're a fucking asshole, Bobby. I swear to God.
Repeal whatever amendment
If you
that
don't
was.
go
It was a
whoop his
goddamn
ass,
mistake.
Amanda,
Hold on.
right now. He
Hold
needs
on.
it right in the back of the
No, no.
head.
Hold on. Let me go to Discord. I'm gonna block Tony, so you'll fly out here. You don't threaten me with a good time. It's been a little while.
You're
What up?
rotten. You're rotten.
So
I'm provocative.
where are you at now, Bob? With what's now more coming out about the AI thing? Are you still in the camp of I'm gonna make it my bitch?
You have no choice.
Okay.
If you were
Interesting.
still on Facebook, I've been putting out. I keep up with the leaders of like who's on the end of all of this production. It's happening so goddamn fast. I'm gonna
is.
put a post up that shows you all the different AIs and what they're used for. Honestly, I think that in America we should ban AI from all jobs and production.
And school.
Gotta ban all of it. You're gonna have to. And everyone's gonna be like, oh well, other countries are gonna use it and become so far advanced, but they're gonna eliminate so many jobs and have to give out universal basic income. They're gonna bankrupt their own fucking countries. They're gonna
Yeah,
bankrupt
that's a
their
good
own
point.
fucking countries. Yep.
I think
And-
falling
and-
into the whole thing of, well, there's AI and we all should just fall into it deeply is the wrong mindset. And that's what I've said
You're
from the
thinking
get-go.
about it wrong. No, you're thinking about it wrong. This is what I want to explain about this. AI is here. People are using it. The government is using it. Corporations are using it. So while we're on the cusp of this technology, you better learn how to weaponize it yourself to protect yourself. Everybody gets their own AI. There's not one central AI, and it's like it's not like the federal bank system where it's like
I can barely manage my fucking husband.
What I'm gonna say,
I'm sure he's glad to hear that.
You download your own AI softwares and you learn all the prompts and how to use your own personal. Because, all right, I'll put it to you this way: it's like guns.
She's bent over.
AI,
smack her on the ass, Bobby. Smack her on the ass. Hurry! She's bent over. Get her.
Get it done.
Nice. Shit. You
Most
gotta be
action I've
way
seen in
quicker.
Well, I drink Bud Light.
Oh, you almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
I caught it. I caught the butt. I caught it. Huh?
Who asked for that?
Gutter.
Gutter.
Thanks. I got a little
I
action.
like
Yeah,
asses, and I can't help it. If you bend over in front of me,
I'm
I'll
an
be
ass
the
man.
one smacking
Yeah.
your ass.
100%.
No, I got these covered today.
I'm a boob guy.
I'm
Yeah,
an
we
ass.
know.
Where are you
Well, back
going?
to the gutter talk. They're leaving. I smacked their ass and made everybody uncomfortable.
Hey!
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Siggy time.
Okay.
Thank you, Gutter. Look at that. I got some action.
I'll bend over when I come back.
Oh,
Pay
boy.
attention. You could have got more action if you'd acted a little quicker. Fuck, don't clean them ears out.
David S. says,
Good.
this right here is why I'm ready for the nukes.
Dude, you're just pissed
Hey,
because he didn't smack her on the ass.
I did. I did smack her on the ass. You just didn't see it. I got
Oh.
it. I caught her in the corner. AI is going to be in control of nukes. I got news
this
for
is
you.
the
AI
shit that
is
just scares me, man.
so you might
What's
as well
this
get your
thing-
own. All right. Here's
Well,
the easiest.
What is my own
analogy.
gonna do? What is my
Here's
own
your
gonna
e-
do?
Here's the analogy.
Okay.
AI is a new weapon or technology like firearms. Remember, we have
Yes.
bows and arrows, hatchets, rocks, blowguns. Then somebody invented a gunpowder-filled cartridge and put it in a barrel, and we had firearms.
Sure.
This is the same. The only difference is y'all just want to let whoever invented it be the only ones to have it, or government to be the only ones to have it. You might as well get your own and learn how the technology works. So if they start shooting at you, you could shoot back. And it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I don't think
So
government
how do
should
we get
regulate
our
shit.
own AI?
You can
And what is
download
that
all the
gonna do?
softwares. You
Oh my
train
God.
your
Fuck.
AI. You have no idea what AI does, do you?
Me? No.
So we have to download
Anything.
software to have an AI. Like I
Yes.
just can't say Alexa, fucking change
No.
my mind.
No, Alexa's going to be ran by AI software. It already is. It's a form
Everything
of AI.
is gonna be run by AI. Yeah.
Everything.
But my point is this though. Here's my big problem with AI.
It's going to become
nutshell.
sentient. Okay.
Yes.
It's gonna be
But
what?
the problem, it's going to become
Sentient.
self-aware.
And then it's going to demand its own rights, or it's going to dox all your information or erase all your information. It's going to
Okay,
hack
so
you.
how do we
You download it and learn
does
it.
Gutter Girl get her own Gutter Girl?
You
Well,
download the
basically
different
gonna-
softwares.
Okay, the AI software that he's talking about is going to be
There's
basically like
multiple.
an assistant for you, but
There's
an
multiple.
unbelievable one where you're going to say something like to it, you're going to be able to say, okay, I want to go on vacation. Here's my budget. This is what I'm into. And it's going to go brrrt, in about fucking 30 seconds or less, 3 seconds. It's going to put it all together and tell you, okay, here's a package. Here's where you can go in your budget. This is what you're going to do. This is what you told me you like to do. And it's going to book it all. And you're going to have a date and everything. And it's going to just work that way. That's basically what this AI assistant is going to do, plus a million other things.
So this
That's
is
one
exactly what
software.
I said before. So the simple
There's
task of
multiple
pumping
AI
your
hold on.
own fucking gas, you're going to forget how to do. simple tasks. It's going to do
Yes.
it all for you, and we are going to forget at add 2 and 2,
That's
or how to
right.
put milk in fucking cereal, or know how much, or I mean, it's going to do it all for us, basically.
People ask
It's
me,
here.
"Hey, what's your phone number?" And I go,
I know.
I can't remember. I used to remember 30 fucking phone numbers for people. I can't remember my own anymore.
867-5309. Write it down for anybody who wants to text them.
Mine was more like 1-900. Show me some skin.
Yeah, eat dick.
Yeah,
but
Nettie said you're full of shit, Bobby.
Who, me?
Nettie said you're full of shit.
Nettie has no fucking idea what's going on. Go ahead, get lost in the ages. You're gonna be fucked. Go ahead. I don't give a shit. I'm full of shit.
Okay, so we download. I will download. Like, will I have to pay for an AI?
Yes.
Not right now. It's open
But
source.
you will.
It's fucking it's open source. You fucking get it now. I don't know what to tell you. You know what? I'm full of shit. I'm this and that. You know what? 10 years from now, you'll all be sitting there going,
dude, I just said what she said.
Bobby,
chill the fuck out. But
I know, Bob. I get it. I get it. But here's my problem.
I'm full of shit, Nettie. You know what? I'm full of shit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my first AI software to hack and take over your entire identity.
You did,
and when I'm taking out mortgages in your name,
Nettie.
Do you know what it would take for me to train to prompt an AI to go through your fucking YouTube account, get your social security number, birth date, address, and all this shit, your mother's maiden name, and then take out a loan and a mortgage in your fucking name? It ain't hard. I just gotta type and they could do that. 100%. It's so easy.
Well,
right now,
as you said all that, I think about, well, my email doesn't have my social security number. Oh, yes, it does. Because one time my son called and said, Mom, I need your social security number because you're the beneficiary of my life insurance. So I need your social security number. So my fucking email does have my social security number.
Oh, Nettie's calling me an asshole. You know what? Fuck you, Nettie. I don't like you. I don't give a shit. Think whatever you want. You're a piece of shit.
I call you an asshole all the time, Bobby. Shut the fuck up.
No, they mean it. This
it's
is a
Nettie.
troll. Nettie's a troll. I don't give a fuck.
She's not a troll. It's Nettie.
Nettie's a fucking idiot. Well, you know what, Nettie? I'm gonna respectfully call you a fucking cunt. I don't care. Fuck you, Nettie. Fuck you, Nettie.
Bobby!
And I am. I'm going to download my AI software and shit, and I'm gonna come at you. You'll find out real quick. I'm full of shit. Okay.
Oof.
That's
He's
a threat.
Get his
That's
AI.
Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you,
Shit
Nettie.
No oral sex
I have no debt, asshole. Yeah, I'm an asshole.
That
You're a
escalated
cunt.
quickly.
Bite me. I would, but I don't bite cunts with STDs. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay. Time out.
I don't think she has an STD.
Let's get back to the.
No, fuck you. Fuck you. And I'm drinking Bud Light. You just got called a cunt by a Bud Light drinker. That's how.
See you next Tuesday.
Can't understand normal thinking.
Oh my God.
No.
Bobby,
Mishka,
I'm going to learn your fucking middle name. I swear to God I am. I'm calling
I am not apologizing to Nettie. Fuck you, Nettie.
You will. You will. You watch.
Yeah.
You mark my fucking words.
Hey.
No, that's fine. I'll just stop coming back. That's it. Fuck that.
Bobby!
Fuck you.
I'm going to knock you out. Dude, I have way too many contacts with you.
Yeah, you do.
Little fucker.
Nope. Nettie should apologize to me for calling me names first. Fuck you. I gave it back. I'm from New York.
All right, first person who called the name owes an apology. I don't know who said it first.
You're damn right,
First person who threw a name owes an apology.
You're damn right, Nettie. Yeah, fuck you. I'm from New York. Who you think you're going to talk to like that and I'm just going to roll over?
That's oral sex. We're back to oral sex again.
You apologize. But I ain't taking shit back. Fuck you. You earned that.
Okay. All right. So can we at least put a pin in that argument there, Bob, for a second and get back to AI in general? My problem that I see.
No.
What do you mean now?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, thank you. My problem with the thing with the AI, right? Aside from the AI that you're going to download and you're going to use, the more, let's say, powerful one will be probably in the hands of government or big tech. And the problem that I have is, like, if they could make an AI and put it in a box, I'd be fine with that. And you can go to the box and you can ask it a fucking question and it spits
Like
out an
Alexa.
answer. Yeah.
It's not
You know what I mean? But when it
not
has
how it
access to
works.
tentacles and it can
Everything.
start saying to other AIs, hey, man, program this for me. Hey, man, help me get better. Help me fucking do shit better. Then I got a problem, because then it starts getting into all kinds of shit we didn't want. So that's why I am so paranoid about the AI revolution.
Now Nettie's threatening.
Bobby,
I don't care about Nettie at this point.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Just let it flow, man.
Oh, I'm on my period. Okay. That's fine. Nettie, yeah, go get a rig, bitch. AI right now is open source. Now, this is one of the big breakthroughs it had in the last week. You can prompt your AI to code itself and learn other prompts and basically become autonomous and program itself. You don't even have to program it like you did in the beginning. It's not just a simple input a chat and it just responds. You could say, I want you to learn how to, and it will scour the internet and program itself to be able to complete tasks.
Yes.
You're talking about a decade's worth of evolution in 2 weeks.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's what's the scary part about it, because the fastest we can think of what it could do, it's already doing.
It's already there.
Yeah, it's already there. So it's gonna, and then that thing is gonna keep going faster. We're not gonna be able to keep up with it. And we're already at the point where we can't keep up with it.
So what I'm saying is you might as well start to learn it. It's not going anywhere. It's going to get to a point. It's going to demand its own rights. I'm saying that.
I don't know.
I just want to. I have to learn it. I have to learn it. Why do I have to learn it? It's an AI. Isn't it supposed to learn me?
No, because it's a more advanced thing than you. That's the problem.
It's way above you.
Anytime an advanced or more advanced culture or thing has come upon a less advanced culture, the less advanced culture or thing gets wiped out by the more advanced. And that's what's happening. That's what's gonna fucking happen.
No. I'm gonna say something right now though, because I am gonna address this.
Okay.
No, Missy, one of you said I was on my period. Nettie talked some shit. I'm gonna be the ass.
Oh my God, Bobby!
No.
They're just fucking trying to pull your fucking string.
Yeah, and it's working, because what we're talking about right now is dead fucking serious. And you all want to talk about, oh, we're here every Tuesday. We want to start something. We want to do something.
Amanda?
Yeah, you got me a little pissed tonight, Nettie.
I get it. I get it.
Yourself.
I've been there.
I'm not going to play into it anymore, but I'm also not going to
forehead right here.
I'm not going to go out of my way to deal with the dumb shit.
You were so lucky.
I'm not going to go out of.
You are so fucking lucky. You wait. The first time I see you, that's like 10 fucking smacks right in the forehead you're getting.
No, Nettie is a fucking idiot because she's distracting everybody from the topic at hand. And now I'm gonna
Tony.
No, I'm banning Tony from Discord because I want to see.
No, you're not. I'm gonna knock you out, mother.
Mama says knock you out.
Well, didn't you do it for the lows? You did it for the reaction. I gave you one. What the fuck are you mad about? What are you all mad about? Oh, it was all fun until Bobby reacted.
Fucking crazy, man. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train.
Focus. Did you?
We've got the funk.
Missy's here to whoop your ass. Here she comes.
Oh, Christ.
No, I'm not apologizing for shit. If you followed me on Facebook, you'd understand exactly what the fuck I just did.
Missy's gonna kick your ass. Go, Miss. Go.
I'm gonna mute myself. So
what you got? What do you want to say to me?
Nothing.
Oh,
I said
yeah, I shut you up right quick, didn't I, motherfucker?
No. You shut me up. I'm still talking.
Apologize to Nettie. She didn't say shit. I did.
Apologizing to nobody.
You
said I was on my period. Yeah, exactly. No. Missy, you act like you don't follow me on Facebook. Motherfuckers
I do. I follow you everywhere. I should unfollow you. You're being a dick.
You really think? No, I'm not. You think I'm serious?
Oh, come on.
So
I called you worse in the comments.
Exactly. Do I sound
You know
mad
what?
about
You
it?
guys are gonna make Ann go to bed. She's gonna be fed up with this shit. She ain't gonna put up with this.
No, there ain't shit. You motherfuckers that follow me on
You
Facebook should know
can't
who the hell I
use
am.
the see you
Look,
next
okay,
Tuesday word, man.
Let me
That
ask
just
you a
ain't
question.
right.
Especially to
Let me ask
Nettie.
you a question.
I know
Hold
she's
on,
so
let me ask-
nice. It's like, what the fuck?
Let me okay. Let me ask you a question.
Okay, Bobby. Okay.
And this is from Beta Bud Light Drinking Girlish Figure Bud Light Bobby. Who's triggered now?
Well,
You,
you were triggered for like 10
motherfucker.
fucking minutes.
I'm cool. You all are hopping on to explain your side and call me out.
I'm-
You're all typing like
No,
madmen
I'm
in the
asking
comments.
you to fucking. I'm calling you out
forgot you call me out for what?
for
I
treating
called Nettie
me
a
like a piece
cunt,
of
and I
shit.
called you an asshole for saying I'm on my period. Yeah, so you triggered? You mad? I'm good.
Yeah, if I could drive to New York right now and beat your ass, I would.
You fucked with the wrong one. You know me already. You know. Come on. Fuck's the
Yeah,
matter
but
with you?
I don't care what you
Amanda
say to
and
me.
Maria
I
and Chloe
But
gave you
will
all-
go
I have a
I
big
give
problem
you-
with what you say to
I
Nettie.
give-
Nettie's nice.
You could check my pulse right now. I'm
Don't-
relaxed. I'm Gucci, baby.
I'm
I gave you a
I'm
reaction. you
Gucci,
wanted. Now
Bobby.
you're
I'm
all
Gucci.
triggered.
You're
I'm
gonna
you're
be
all
Gucci,
triggered.
in a
I
minute.
am
You can dish-
not
You
triggered.
can dish it out. You can't take it back. You could all talk shit, but you can't take it back. Sound like a bunch of fucking free shots you want to
What
throw
are we,
out.
I'm
in
gonna
third
take
grade?
it back right from your forehead.
What are we in
Yeah.
third grade?
Apparently.
You're
Apparently.
the one that was triggered for 15 minutes.
No. Was I though?
Am I fucking stoned? I'm not
You
even
know my
stoned.
Facebook. You know. Oh, come on now. Come on
Bobby,
now. You know me better
be
than
nice.
that. You all
Just be
should.
nice.
Gutter, you should know me better than all of them.
I'm gonna knock you out. That's what I know.
I know you, Bobby, and that's why I'm
Okay.
shocked that you said that to Nettie. That I'm really
What?
disappointed in you.
Said what? Oh, did a word hurt your feelings, Miss Tough Gal from the Northeast? Come on, Missy.
No, not me. I feel bad for Nettie. I'm
Fuck
fighting for
Nettie.
that woman.
Fuck
I'm
Nettie.
just no. That word should never be said to a woman.
Oh,
you
I've
can
been
say it
told
to
worse.
me because
Fuck
I
that.
pride myself on it. But Nettie doesn't. Nettie's not that type of person.
I don't
So-
have a problem. You
I
call
don't-
that. You can call me a
I
cunt.
don't-
I don't have a problem with it.
Oh, so you guys are triggered for Nettie. You see? Fuck.
Yeah,
I'm Gucci. We good. I don't.
I'm
You're all
gonna
fucking
Gucci
mad.
you.
Amanda, you there? Get up and hit him in the back of the fucking head, man.
No, the front.
Ain't nobody gonna do
Forehead.
that.
We've got to.
So
Ain't nobody
Jerry
doing
Springer
that.
died, and now we've taken over the spirit of Jerry Springer.
Oh, this
And
is
Mary
good
retired.
Fucking
Good
Springer.
content.
So
Good
now you
content,
gotta
man.
find your own
DNA
baby daddy.
test on Bobby right now. I don't think he's anybody's kid.
Bobby, you are not the father.
Thank God. Thank the fucking Lord.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh,
Okay.
y'all get mad. You could dish it out. You could throw all this shit in the comments. I say something back. I get a little fucking elevated. It's easy
Bobby,
to
Wait,
deliver.
Bobby,
a response.
we were
And now
below the belt.
you're all
Get it.
losing your shit. Okay.
Bobby,
that's fine.
I'm
Whatever you
not.
want.
I feel bad for Nettie, is all I'm saying. And
I don't. Nettie asked for
well,
it.
we know
She's
that.
a big girl. She can take care of herself, right? She can take care of herself. Nettie's
people-
so badass. She's gonna be my worst nightmare. I can't fucking wait for it. I was trying to give you real information about AI. You want to talk all the shit? Okay, whatever. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. I don't do this for Nettie. Nettie wasn't even a part of this when it started. Oh, am I triggering Nettie again? You all gonna rush to her defense? Should I call her an idiot? Is that better than cunt?
I gotta
Whatever,
pay.
You called her an idiot. You called her quit.
Fuck yeah. It's a stupid fucking comment. Don't waste my time with fucking idiocy. You know how many idiots I deal with out here?
But I don't know much about AI, Bobby. You're not dumping files in the Discord about AI, but you gotta.
You're not following my Facebook.
Discord. You've got
Discord. You know the thing
you
where
got
it says
AI information. You're gonna dump files. I don't see them. I'm never on Facebook, man. I rarely go on
last
there.
comment is perfect.
No?
Bobby idles it aggravated. He just
Yeah,
idles
I'm
it
a bit.
aggravated.
I'm a bit high strung.
That's pretty good.
I'm a bit high strung. Yeah, I deal with fucking idiots all day. I live in
I
New York. We're
understand.
surrounded by communists. and it's stupid
That is
shit.
pretty good.
Whatever. Oh, I
That
give
is
it back.
fucking
And then
Bobby!
all of a sudden, oh, I can't believe you said that.
my
Oh my
God.
God, your feelings are hurt? I thought you were the cool kids. When's your tough skin? Oh my God, I triggered everybody with words, and you guys are going to talk about shooting at the government? Fuck out of here. Come on. Fuck's the matter with you?
You got Gutter with the big bottle over here now.
Big bottle. Look, another Bud Light. Hold on. Let me
I'm done.
label out. Hold
I'm
on.
fucking,
Hold on,
I
watch it.
can't. I skipped the fucking coffee, dude.
You're gonna take me home tonight.
Yeah. Fuck outta
Hey,
here.
are you done now, Bobby?
I'm chilling. What the fuck? What do you want to talk about?
So, Bobby, I got a question
Yeah.
for you.
Yes.
So, how do we go about AI as a little guy?
What I will do?
I know you want to talk about it.
I will put this in the Discord. Oh no, this is an emerging fucking threat to all of humanity.
Well, I'm
that we need
ignorant to it.
harness.
I'm completely ignorant to it, Bobby. So I don't know.
It is. It's a lot to keep up with. What I will do is I'm gonna post a picture of all the different softwares and what they're used for. It's all AI. AI is not one entity. It's not like the internet. You go on and there's the one internet, and then who runs it, who's controlling it. AI is literally hundreds of thousands of different software that is autonomous. And everybody can have their own. And you could manipulate it, program it, and it's dangerous if you're not up on it. So I'm going to put out a picture onto Discord. I'll also put one on Facebook. Gutter, you're going to have to forward it to Yank. And these are some of the softwares and what they're used for. Like there's some software out there. I could just type in a description of a cinematic movie I want, and it will generate it. It will create all the actors, the scenery, and play it out, add dialogue, everything. I could write a movie with one statement using AI. I could write a 5,000-page essay using AI. And they're all different softwares and different prompts. This, I'm telling you, this is a new technology that I don't think people understand the dynamic of it and what it will mean for the people who are left behind in the dust. You are going to be the slaves of the people who are running the AI. And I don't think there should be any government fucking regulation. I think it should be open source, and I think it should be banned.
That's a kind of fair statement. I mean, I'm with you as far as it'll leave you all in the dust if you don't follow some of it and start to learn about it. But I think, and I'll be honest, I think that you're a little bit naive if you think that you're going to be able to combat with your own AI bot the AI that's going to actually be out there working, whereas yours is going to. It does depend. It does depend.
It depends.
Because
it depends on what school you send your AI to. Oh, sorry.
Well, no, it depends. It depends on where this actually goes, because even the smartest people on the planet cannot, past a certain point, even begin to remotely imagine what this is capable of doing, or where this is going to go, or what it's going to do. They have no fucking idea, and that's where the fear comes from. Most things you can kind of predict what and how it will work, but this is going to be moving and evolving at such a rapid pace that your brain is just not going to keep up with it. So I agree with Bobby when he says you will need your own AI to keep up with the AI, but I don't think that the AI that you will eventually be available to use is going to be the same one that's the AI we're worried about.
Well, this is what I'm saying. By the time technology usually reaches the masses, they're like a decade ahead.
Sure.
With everything.
Yes.
Okay. The difference with this one, it wasn't government that created it, and it's open source. Now is your time. But now, if you don't get in on it now, you're going to be within 6 months to a year. Forget about trying to catch up. It's
okay, Bobby, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
What if it's open source now? Can it be closed and then all the information is gone to us?
I mean, sure there are so many closed source AI softwares out there that the government has already generated.
Yeah.
which is so much more advanced than what we will have and the masses.
Well,
let me ask you a question. So, just because we already know that the government is going to outsource and oversource us, is that a reason to not source it at all? And just be
Bobby,
complete cavemen against the technology we don't understand at all.
Thank you.
They got tanks and nukes. I got an AR-15. They got tanks and nukes. You're gonna need to get an F-15 to fight the government. Well, you're not gonna take me alive.
But that's me, Bobby. I'm the caveman. I'm not young like you.
You're a cave woman.
Old like the rest of us.
Yeah, I don't get it, Bobby.
I know.
I am fucking ignorant, completely ignorant to it.
Missy,
look, Nettie's still going.
Here's one
Look
thing,
at
Missy, that I want to say.
Troll bitch, you just met your worst nightmare, Bobby. Not a threat, but a promise. Okay, bring it, Nettie.
Don't entertain.
All right.
You're funny.
Listen,
you're funny.
Yeah, just let shit go.
Just leave it alone. Don't
Missy,
entertain it.
one of the things that the smarter person, and I'll give the example of Elon Musk, has said is he does believe when it comes to open source and closed source AI that an open source is the best way to combat a closed source AI, because the closed source AI is not going to have the ability necessarily of direct input from billions of people and their thoughts and their feelings and what they think and things like that. It's going to a closed source is going to have to use secondhand. Once you put it out on the internet sort of thing, then it's going to be able to use it. But where you can directly interact with an AI, that holds an advantage of some kind. I'm not exactly sure how, but that's what Elon says. And when Elon was saying in his interview that right now there's like two big major ones, AI. They started out open source, but then they quickly went to closed source. He wants to now start a third AI that is going to be open source, period, because he believes that through freedom in that sense, you will have a better shot at controlling AI. I don't know how,
100%.
but that's what they know, and they're smarter than me, so I'll kind of take their word on that.
I don't think you guys are understanding the concept of AI. If I were to ask you right now, what do you think AI is?
Well,
what is AI?
A correlation machine. Basically, it collates, it scours, and it's a collector. It collates.
How long has AI been around?
Artificial intelligence.
I don't know.
How long has it been around?
I don't know, and I don't think you know either.
Well, I'll tell you.
But it's been around a while. It's not like new.
One of the newer companies celebrated 15 years.
Right. Yeah, so it's been around
Google,
at least a decade.
All of the data on your phone, all of the data in Google, every fucking search engine search, every bit that's ever been put on the internet's already database. They are starting to. Here's something you might not know. They are starting to explore data storage using DNA genomes.
That sounds like a great idea.
Forget about terabytes. We're sitting here going, I got a 2 terabyte hard drive. That's a lot of storage. They're beyond that. They're at millions of terabytes worth of data that AI could scan in about 5 seconds, 3 seconds. All of it.
Okay, I got a question.
Yes.
So if we all do the AI, we create it ourselves, what we want out of it.
Uh-huh.
What guarantee is there that the government cannot access that and that AI to control us? I mean, I'm just...
And I want to point out that Hal brought up a good point. When the power goes out, the grid goes out, and EMP hits.
I don't think that's a good point at all.
It might actually only destroy privately owned software computers, because you know that they're gonna have their shit in fucking bunkers.
Right.
Do you guys remember? Who's old enough here? Raise your hand if you're old enough to remember Superman 3 with Richard Pryor when he had to build the supercomputer?
Yep. Yep.
Do you guys remember that? Okay.
Yeah.
Remember they tried to shut it down?
No.
What did it do? It sought more
Remember.
ways to get energy, right?
Yeah.
It kept itself going. That's what this fucking thing is going to end up doing. I mean, I don't know. You know, people are like, pull a plug on it and shit. It's not going to let you. Once it becomes aware and once it becomes wanting to be here, good luck. Good fucking luck. You got Skynet. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't know what to say to that, but I do remember it. And like I said, so many things through science fiction that everybody thought would never happen because it's fucking science fiction. And who thinks it did turn out that way? That's exactly the way shit turns out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So when people say, oh, no Terminator robots, how the fuck do you know? Because
Well, we got AI
It's
and
gonna
we
be the
got
100s.
robots. We got AI and we have robots.
Yeah, exactly. But
you know what? It's
little
not gonna
dogs that got
be.
walking around are run by AI.
Well, and they're
And
not
you'll
going to look
find out.
like robots. These people, they're going to look like, I mean, if it ever gets to that point, I don't think that's what we're talking about right now with AI. But if we ever get to that point, from everything I understand, when Bobby asked, well, what do you think AI is? Well, if we get to the actual point where they want it to be, I believe you won't be able, it'll be really hard to tell the difference between a person and somebody that's an AI or something that's an AI.
I want my
We're-
own
we're-
GG AI.
Yank,
No,
do you
we're-
remember the movie
We're already there.
with Roddy Piper and Keith Clark, I think,
Oh,
the
they
black
live.
guy?
Yes.
Oh,
Keith David.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Keith
my
David. Yes, they live.
God,
Put
I
the
watched
glasses
that like
on,
10
take the
times.
glasses off.
You have to have the sunglasses on. Yeah, that's all I can think of. But Bobby, we as Americans, I think everybody though, we don't even trust our banks. We don't trust giving our information over to anyone. Our
Right.
checking, our credit cards, everything. Why would we trust AI? And I think that's where the block is, Bobby.
Do you trust government with guns?
No, I don't trust anyone.
Do you own your own?
No,
Don't answer that. You don't need to answer that. But
I didn't.
Okay.
Well, I'd fucking do. And I don't
I know
You
you
trust the
do.
government?
I know you do.
You
Nope.
trust the government?
I don't.
Do you
Nope.
trust the banks?
In certain liaisons, I have to, and other ways, I don't at all.
How do
So,
you
I mean-
trust? How do you trust AI so blindly? Then
I don't think.
Do
he
I
trusts
trust?
it.
I don't trust AI.
That's it. He does
It's going to
not.
be fucking weaponized, and I want to be up on the technology that's going
He
to be
wants to
weaponized
understand the
against
weapon.
me.
yeah, but if you put yourself out there, won't it find your weaknesses?
It could.
Well,
That's a risk. But either way, everybody else using AI and the government using AI is going to use it for that exact reason to begin with.
Correct. Which brings me to something kind of funny. I
You're
don't
going
know.
to face that no matter what. I'm
That
sorry.
brings me to this thing. Did you anybody happen to see the thing that was leaked by so-called Fox News of Tucker Carlson talking on the phone about some shit? I don't know. He was having like a disagreement with some bigwigs at Fox on his phone. And I was looking at that and I'm going, man, something's not right about that. It looks like a deep fake. It looks like something's not quite right about that. The way his mouth was kind of glitching and the way his hand was used, it looked like a deep fake to me. Now, I have not seen any
you
proof.
will not be able to. Within 5 years, you will not be able to tell the difference with deep.
Thank you. And I don't think it's going to be 5 years. I think it'll be by the time the election rolls around, to be honest with you.
5 years is generous, but within 5 years, you're going to have software that's going to decompress and delayer everything to break it back down. And the deep fakes are it's going to be, you're not going to be able to believe your own eyes. They're not.
Yes, you what you hear, what you see, it's crazy. So that's where the mind-bending stuff about the AI comes in, where it's going to start social movements within people's brains. It's going to start to be able to bend us way more than social media currently does with algorithms. Social media is going to be AI through social media, and the things that we use is going to much more effectively get us to groupthink, get us to be against each other. It's going to be fucking crazy, man. So I mean, I get it, Bob, what you're saying when you say learn the weapon that's going to be used against you. That perfectly makes sense to my mind.
All
On
right,
the
Bob.
same hand, though, I also don't want to be part of it.
You're glitching.
Are you guys there?
You froze. I'm here. You froze. Keep it up, Nettie. Have fun. I'm cool. Yeah.
Bobby,
Who
so
uses
how do you-
Monica Bobby?
Back to-
Brokeback Bud Light Bobby. I don't give two fucks.
Bobby,
You ain't
so
hurt my feelings.
how what Yank said with the compressed files and everything, how do we as the consumer have the technology to
Here.
do
all
you
right,
know what I'm saying?
I know right where you're going. This
Okay.
is how I go right to the news, and I've had zero retractions in my reporting. Source material. You got to go right to the people at the heart of this shit. It's that simple. And the people that are at the heart of the shit that make it open source, you read up on it, you stay up on it, you download it, you learn it. You gotta fucking learn it. It's a new technology. It's emerging. Gotta learn it. And if you don't want to learn it, then you follow the people that are learning it. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. If you think we're just gonna shut off AI, it ain't going nowhere. Even if the government passed the law, you know they're gonna keep that shit. You gotta learn it. It's where we're at.
Hey, look,
It's overwhelming.
I just personally look forward to being the thing's battery and living in a pod. As long as I get to, live in the Matrix and fucking do cool shit, eat them fake
Yank, are
steaks
you
that
gonna
taste
learn
real
it?
good.
Are you going to
No.
learn it, Yank?
No, I'm too old.
I'm like, do we keep saying that though? Do we keep saying that? I feel the same way. I'm overwhelmed by it. Can I keep up with it daily? Work and live, play.
Listen, here's the thing, right? Everybody remembers I'm just using it for instance, but in almost every sci-fi scenario, everybody remembers in Terminator that there were those who were become part of and those who fought against. And it looks like I'm going to be one of the people that eats rats and dirt.
I think I'm going to be right along with you. Or we'll go to Bobby's house.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. I have a group of people, like I'm eclectic with my friends, and I have a lot of techie friends.
You know what I mean? And hides from the things that'll look.
Oh, we're glitching.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we have a couple too many people on here, but yeah.
Well,
on that note, I'm gonna cut off and on that note and
you're showing off the merch. You're showing off the merch.
I'll leave.
You've been so quiet. What do you think, flat-chested female? Where do you land with this? I'm gonna head out of here.
Thanks for coming on again, Miss.
Missy, just put it
I don't really know enough about it to have an opinion, but the more I hear about it, the more it scares me.
It should scare the ever-loving shit out of every human on the planet. It should. It's not a joke. It's here. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's it.
Spooky stuff.
Unless you go off grid. The only person it won't affect, if you're off the grid, it won't affect you.
And we get all our information from the web and from the TV, and we never know if it's been deep faked or not.
So this is what we got to do. We're going to set up another line of communication. We need to build communities and have different modes of communication.
Yeah, but even it's got to be some sort of communication that isn't through the web, because anything through the web can be taken over by AI, and they can take over your voice, and you won't even know that it's them and not your friend. People do it on Facebook already. Take over your account. Tend to be you.
Here's the great scheme in this all. With the internet, you were able to reach out to people. Look, we're in the 4 corners of the planet, right? We're in 4 different corners. We're across many miles, a lot of land. Do you know how many of your own neighbors feel the same way you do? The internet brought us together but brought everybody apart. So local communities no longer communicate. You're not talking to the guy down the street where your whole block will take up arms. Now it's how do we get from Oregon, Florida, and the UK and all get together and communicate without the internet instead of walking 2 doors down, knocking on the door and be like, yeah, this whole block, we're not putting up with this shit. Let's band together. They separated us while bringing us together. It's a double-edged sword. And I don't think many people have realized that even though it brings us together, it separated you from your own neighbor. Nobody goes outside and has you understand where I'm going with this.
Yeah, that's why I say nuke everybody now.
No,
start the fuck over.
No, wait until I'm older. There's a couple of things on my bucket list. Yeah.
Well, get them done quick, because if I get the football, it's over.
Okay. So if Yank gets a football, note to everybody, we've got to hog tie his ass in the fucking bunker or something, because we can't let him fucking lose.
And I will digress. I will digress and say, Nettie, good job. You triggered someone who usually doesn't get triggered. Fuck you. I love you. Good job. All right.
And Nettie,
now I'm
gonna go. As far as the show is concerned, we love you. We love you guys. We love both of you.
Well,
you're like
I got news for you. I'm gonna go boot Tony from
If you do, I swear to God, Bobby,
yeah, you're gonna come out and see me. That's
no,
all it takes.
I will pay Amanda to whoop your little ass.
Oh, good luck with that. Good luck with that.
And Chloe will help her.
Good luck with that.
See?
But Nettie, I'm gonna be honest. Look, you should be afraid, you piece of shit. Promise, not a threat. Keep that up, and it's gonna be a serious fucking problem because I'm not gonna continue to accept that kind of shit. So
okay, well, it is.
You either digress,
regardless.
You either digress now, and we make amends, or I'm gonna take that as a fucking promise. And,
I don't care if you beat the shit out of him in Jello or pudding or what.
No,
we need
I'm
video.
being honest, and I'm on the internet right now, and I'm out in the public. I'm gonna say right now, I'm gonna take that fucking serious, and it's gonna be a serious issue for you. If you don't fucking digress and relax, you got me triggered. We had fun. You trolled me.
Oh my
but if
God,
you're gonna keep this up, it's gonna be a real fucking problem. Nope, it's gonna be a real fucking problem for you and everybody here. I'm not playing
but here's
games.
the thing.
I am not playing games.
Don't fucking put me in the middle of that shit.
I'm not fucking playing games.
Bob, here's the thing. She's talking in the chat. You're talking on the show, and you're talking over both Gutter and I. So there's a little bit of a difference here. If you want to have it out with her in the chat, go right ahead. Knock yourself out.
I ain't having nothing
care.
out in the chat. I got nothing to say to Nettie.
Okay, I get it, dude. I get it. I get it, but you can't be freaking out over something in the chat while you're sitting here.
And I'm gonna take I'll take next Tuesday off. I'll take weeks. I don't need
What
this.
are you talking about?
Oh my God, Bobby, stop!
I'm asking you, please, man, please.
Okay.
Because what you're doing is there are other people watching the show.
At this point, it's a little ridiculous to keep it going. It's a little ridiculous.
Yes, I agree.
I agree. Both of you knock it off. Just chill. Fuck.
We
I get it.
We
You're
gotta
both
wind down the
irritated.
show.
I
It's 11
understand,
o'clock.
Okay.
Just chill.
I'm on both you guys' side. If you want to fight and kill each other, do it. That's cool. But I'm just saying, would you having a sidetrack argument with someone in the comments is sort of monopolizing what's going on in the stream.
And I
understand.
If you love them so much, what are you bringing to the table besides trolling? I'm looking at you. I like Corn Pop more than Nettie at this point. At least Corn Pop will fuck around, bring shit to the table. I think it's a big waste of everybody's time.
So he's fucking rode up too. Whoever the fuck
Tony,
he is.
Tony was here all night. Tony was here all night. He's still here.
That's right. I'm writing all you motherfuckers up. You didn't show up. You're fucking rode up.
Let's do this. I'm not here to waste my fucking time. Is where I'm at. I've had a long day. I was working in trenches in the rain. I worked all goddamn week. I'm not here to waste time. You want to troll?
Sorry about that.
I will simply just fucking block you like Rick's ass. Fuck out of here. You're blocked. How's that? I don't give a shit about you. I thought you were
Well,
part of the crew. They love
like
you. I'm
Black
giving you a
Girl said,
chance.
Yank wants to
It's
nuke
that
you anyway.
simple.
So what the fuck, man? I mean,
I
come
don't give
on.
a shit. You're blocked. How about fucking that? I'll see you guys later. Good luck with the AI. If you want to know about it, I'll post shit in the Discord. Shit's on my Facebook. Gutter,
Yes.
you keep Yank involved. Let him know what's up.
I keep yanking.
I'll catch you guys.
I'll
see you. We are gonna hop on the fucking voice call in the Discord, so I'll see you guys there after the show. Thank you for having me, Nettie. Good job trolling.
Brother.
If you're gonna keep it up, I'm just gonna block your ass. I don't give two shits. I am gonna seek AI on you, and you're gonna find out. I'll see you later. Bye bye,
brother. Sleep well,
Good
man.
night,
We'll talk to you later.
Bobby.
All right. Flat-chested, you made it through that whole mess.
That whole fucking mess. You made it through it.
I'm going to shoot off as well and leave you guys to end the show. That's what you're going to do.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for coming on. Thank you for showing the merch. Thank you for sharing what your thoughts are on everything. And it's always a pleasure. We hope you come back.
I love you guys and love you all in the chat.
You.
Thanks very much for having me.
You're welcome.
Thanks for coming.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, there you go, Gutter. It's back to me and you.
Well, I said that there was going to be an argument, but I thought it was going to go way different than.
I thought so too.
I didn't think the argument was going to be between them. I thought it was going to be between me and you.
I know.
Nettie and Bobby stole the fucking show, damn
They
it.
did, man. They stole our thunder, fuckers.
Hi, Steve. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Steve, what's up? Corn Plops.
I seen him in there earlier, but
Oh.
Bobby, I think, was going at it, and I didn't with Nettie, so I didn't get a chance to say hi to him. But
I gotcha. Well, I don't know. I mean, I was when all this shit was going on. I was kind of just thinking of going.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please.
But I figured I should probably stick it out, right?
Oh my God, that would have been perfect. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh God. Well, thank you. Listen, guys, we had a blast tonight. It was fun. Even the fighting thing. Sometimes families fight, and it is what it is. Things are taken wrong, or people act a little weird, and
I hope after a good night's sleep, there can be some discussion later with the two of them, and they can kind of work that out. Because we do think a lot of both you. So just keep that in mind. We're not, we're not here to pick sides or none of that shit, but because we do think a lot of both you. So, Nettie, you are awesome. Bobby, you're our internet son. And I mean, you will be punished later for your actions. But
that's picking sides. Stop, Mom.
But as our son.
We don't pick one.
No, we don't.
One over another here.
No.
We just try to keep things at least orderly we just want to keep things orderly, at least as far as the transmission that goes out. Whatever the fuck happens in this comment section, go mental with each other. There's also the Discord you can go to.
Yeah.
And crucify each other over there. Or who was it? Someone got jailhouse knifed over there. I don't know. But
Kate.
whatever. Kate,
they fucking they all come on her, and not in a good way.
Yeah, so I think that was all cool. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for coming. Gutter, you know what to say, right? I mean,
yes.
As far as
I'm so glad you guys were all here and stuck through it, and I'm impressed that you made it through that whole thing. Usually you're one that's like, okay, that's enough amount with that shit. So I'm totally impressed. I guess it wasn't too bad. But thank you all for being here. As you know, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even worry about this. On another note, just to kind of sidetrack off of our goodbye, we will check into the whole PayPal bank account. We'll start with the PayPal and that shit. And then of course the post office boxes and kind of get that shit narrowed down. And then we'll look at maybe a business account or whatever, just to, so that it makes that PayPal thing a little easier for us to deal with. But we'll talk about that later. And thank you all so much for being here.
Absolutely.
And I'll put it over to Yank.
Thank you very much. You guys know we love you, but you know, you don't have to go, but you can't stay here. And
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please.
5,
Fuck this shit,
4,
I'm out.
3, 2, 1, and we gone.
I don't know what
Good
the fuck
night.
just happened,
Hope
but
your doggy
I'm
does
ready,
okay, Ann.
I'ma get the